Looks like someone's ready to punch some Garleans. Look at this man. Look, I found an outfit that was the same one as the V-Trooper, basically. Sleeveless, martial art vest, demonic pants, as they are called. I think they're literally called demonic something. But here we are, level 50 Rahana, the strong boy, ready to punch his problems away. Let's get into this, shall we? Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last time, we took care of the worst part of the MSQ, hunting down crystals, for no reason. We can finally take off the experience bar, chat. We don't need that anymore. She done it last time, but to be fair, last time was kind of a nothing part, outside of the ending, where after defeating Garuda in the Howling Eye, we discovered the Garlean's ultimate weapon, literally called Ultimate Weapon, and they utilized this technology they unearthed in Ancient Allig to absorb the primals, to create the most powerful creature of them all, even though it kind of goes against Garth's whole thing about not using primals, considering he is using the power of primals to create this primal killer. But yeah, they've got an uber powerful weapon now, and that is not good for us. However, Alphino is steadfast and focused, ready to bring back the Scions. Let's do this, Alphino, let's do this. Reclamation. Alphino is ready to return, pray return, in fact. Wow, game didn't even say pray return to the Awakened Sands. You know for a fact that it would say pray return if we did that now in the MSQ. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We are been brought to our knees. We will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. I mean, it's literally called the Waking Sands, not the Rising Stones. That comes later. Right, first thing we're going to be doing is pray return, so I will see you guys at the Waking Sands. Pray return. Oh, there's no Tataru here to greet us. Oh, that's sad. I want Tataru to be here to greet us. As I mentioned last time, I think this episode might be the longest episode, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this part, but it's also got some cool stuff in it I'm looking forward to. Sid? I had no idea, Rahana. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. Yeah, bitter sadness is definitely how I would describe my experience. No. Tell me, Alphino, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Well, this doesn't sound good at all. I mean, there is music on it, isn't there? Yeah, we just listen to music. I forget what happens here. Wait. What? He's trying to brag about his arms compared to mine. Well, I'm not a hero. I'm a small, petite, baby-faced cat man. Oh! Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? I have no idea who the fuck you are! Just punctures Alphino in the face. Hello, fellow monk. Oh, Alphino, Rahana. And... oh, Sid? Wait, this is a dream. Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Uda. I'm gonna keep making him mispronounce people's names. I think it's part of his character now. Oh, you mispronounced my name. How terrible. I don't believe it. No, I was sure you'd been. This place has seen better days. Well, you know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw it was kind of convenient that everyone was here. I guess everyone was celebrating what occurred with, you know, Titan. Weirdly, I think Ishtola got stolen, even though Ishtola was going to talk to the Admiral. Merlub. Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Oh, Y'shtola is here, okay. Y'shtola is here too. Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Older to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papa Lima and Minfilia were among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. We were just in Fanalan. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the Primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Ugh. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the Primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. It's always a difficult thing, like, here's the thing about how the Echo works, at least by current standards. We know that the Echo, having the Echo means that you have an inherent invulnerability to Primals, but that is not the reason why you have the invulnerability. You are given Hydaelyn's blessing. That blessing might mean you only have invulnerability. If you have the Echo, you have to also have the invulnerability. However, those two things are very separate, and it's a little bit confusing considering that everyone with the Echo does have the invulnerability, which would make you think that the Echo is the reason for it, but it is not. That is not the case. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. I mean, you keep saying to everyone, pray return to the Waking Sands, Alphinaud. Someone was eventually going to be able to find out. The Minfilia's fault. She kept saying it over and over again. Can I count on you, Ida? Oh, what? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. No, we've already done that. We already had like an episode break. But less so than usual here, because I'm trying to find times to run dungeons of people too, so I won't be doing Castrum Meridianum today. It's probably the point where I'm going to stop. Oh. No!
Hear, feel, think.
Why am I getting Hydaelyn ASMR right now? What the fuck is this place? Hello? Oh! Hydaelyn wanted to see my new outfit. Why are you showing me this? So, this obviously transcribes to Dalamud. This is what the Dalamud vision is, like a Realm Reborn from this destruction. However, later on, they would recontextualize this as something else entirely.
Bringer of light.
Like, one of the things worth knowing about the MSQ is they had no plans for what they were going to do for Shadowbringers and Endwalker at this point. I think by Stormblood they had, but not here. Oh my god, it's Mummy Crystal!
All made one.
Why are you telling me this now? Why are you bragging?
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always.
Damn.
The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever
And I will
with
give you
thee.
plot powers when the time calls for it, because I'm very unreliable. Hydaelyn is not one of my favourite characters, but there's more to that later. Oh, Y'shtola! You're gonna be... Oh, but the cutscene before was voice game! Oh, man! Y'shtola! That's the craziest, like, most shocked face he's had. Rahana, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid. It's been 5 years. How you doing, bud? Let's go get some alcohol together. That we five should meet each other justifies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Oh, go on then. Where? An imperial stronghold in the heart of Mor Dhona, Castrum Centri. That's not good. Mor Dhona, that's the name that I said last time. Oh, angry Rahana. I don't know what that is. Also, I'm like clipping in a pot right now. I just saw that. My foot was clipping into it. Oh, while the remains of the Scions are here, huh? Gaius may have called it a weapon of ancient Allag, but I saw extensive Magitek modifications. An Imperial Castrum? 'Twas to be expected, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Let's go and rescue Minfilia and the others. Yeah, I agree, Ida. Case in the Castrum. Chitola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Centri. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Rahana. Even in the normal circumstances, breaching the defences of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now the Castrum Centri houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold security. If we are to free our prisoners, yes, we're going to be retrieving our prisoners, Minfilia and Papalimo. We will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence, something that everyone here is lacking. I believe I know a man who may be best to assist us, Lord Portalane of House Durandare. I don't remember this part of the MSQ. He is stationed at the observatorium in Curfus. Let us go to him and beseech his... He hated me last time I was there. Huh. I don't remember going back to Curfus, but I guess pray return to Heavensward, I guess. I'm good. I'm happy that I didn't clip, outside of the door because it's fucking freezing out there in this outfit. Hi. Ah, Rahana, the man who unmasked a heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate at Ishtola. But of course, Lord Drillamon confided to me that you were a son of the Seventh Dawn. Yeah, I know you're very untrusting of people, so it was worth coming here to tell you this. Castrum Centri. What interest have you in all the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide will be greatly appreciated. Also, hi everyone else. You weren't here in the cutscene before, but I guess you arrived 2 seconds later. I see. That might explain our scout's reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the Castrum. A Highland woman, an Elizabeth man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. Oh no! Papalimo and Tatataru. It's them! It has to be Minfilia, Uriongye, Papalimo, and Tataru. If that scant morsel of use to you, may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Curfus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogodon and a Lalafel, were seen fleeing the craft. Oh, I remember now what this quest line is. What did you say? That could be... Well, actually, no, that would... Now I had to search it a little bit, I guess. A Rogodon and a Lalafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Just those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Rahana, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed. And if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Fear those held in Castrum Centri will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavour that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the imprisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. Likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act. This is the second time we've gone to this guy, and some, manner of time bubble has surrounded us. Where us talking to him right now, there is enough time for us to go and help the people who have been, kidnapped or ransacked. Remember when bandits or, heretics had had that carriage before, and we were just sitting here talking to this guy? I was like, oh, you can still catch them. They're still there. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize them. I mean, they also have, genius machina plans in their brains, right? Magitek machina. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. I don't know why I said it like that, but I wanted to give some enthusiasm to Sid's voice. Why not? You earned it, big boy. Oh, here's the boys, the main lads. Oh yeah, we've got Cape Westwind. That's also going to happen in this episode. This is going to be a long fucking episode. Maybe I should make this 13 parts and not 12. Nah, I don't mind this episode being chunky. Maybe I make Castrum Meridianum part of the final episode. Nah, we'll just keep it Praetorium. I like it all being one quest. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands a culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. I mean, you unearthed this thing, buddy. Without this, you couldn't provide the succor you're talking about, so... As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. I hate that guy. Witterhin, you depart for Castrum at midnight, sorry. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they did not. They did not. Oh, fuck. I'm having a stronk. I don't know what voice to give him. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry out the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yes, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Paeficus. What, is that like an insult? You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Oh. That's a cool bit of lore. I do like Gaius. I think Gaius is a pretty, underrated villain in Realm Reborn. He's not this generic bad guy spouting bullshit. He has, understandable motivation. And he's also iconic and meme-worthy as well. My quarters, 1 hour. We are going to have intense... intercourse. I forgot about this part. Oh my god. It's so horny. Oh, he's got giant horns. I should get better horns to match the weapon. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Right, Portelaine, we've got some stuff to do. Eyes on the Empire. Lord Portelaine would like to aid in your search for Biggs and Wedge. My purpose is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abalafia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Victola. Do you like her? There's a secret love interest I haven't heard about. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Dismal Darkhold, situated to the west. That's a very scary sounding place. Our men stationed at the entrance, a man named Bryce Out, may be able to tell you more. As an expert your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. Well, we're going to actually do Dismal Darkhold? Dismal Darkhold is not a dungeon in this expansion. I don't think. Well, it is a dungeon, but it's not an MSQ dungeon, I don't think. Could be entirely wrong in that assessment, but I think I'm right. Oh, cold. Cold. Oh, haven't got any sleeves. It's freezing out. I mean, at least it's not snowing. Let's not go in the water, or we have to go in the water. I'm sorry, Chocobo. Hopefully your feathers can protect you. Hi. You stand before Dismal Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Oh, luckily I got this. A letter from Lord Portalane. Ah, so you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all account, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The cadets are likely to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Orm Vale. Oh, fuck that place. Situated south and west of here. Suggest you take your search there. Seek our knight named Piemons. He'll be able to assist you. Thank you, Resident Evil 6, for teaching me how to say the word peer. Peers? Peers. No, well, it's a different name, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, we get to experience at least the outside of two level 50, level 40, level 47 dungeons. So the weird thing about Realm Reborn compared to the other expansions is there's a lot of dungeons in this. There's way more in this than there is in any other expansion, and they're not very high quality. I don't think they kind of hold a candle to later dungeons. Saying that though, despite the memes surrounding Orm Vale, I do think it's one of the better dungeons in this game because it actually requires a certain level of strategy. You can't just brute force your way through it like later game dungeons. You have to like properly focus on it. The Imperial airship. I saw it approach to the land with mine own two eyes. Hastened to the landing site, rather than just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. That's a good word, consternation. Footprints in the snow. Sir Piemons wants you to share with you what he knows about the two fugitives. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans, who were deployed, formed search parties, proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been there in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail, decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked two sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the footprints that I wanted to change the sentence for some reason, I don't know why. Tracking? Don't mind if I do. It is goddamn cold right now. Oh, look at the tiny Lalafell footprints. Those are definitely not Rogadon footprints. They are too small. They are too small for that. Luckily, I got jog now, so I can just keep running, even though I'm not, sprinting anymore. It's great. Thank you, 7.2, for changing the entire game, basically. It's a bit cold. How can you focus and do this at the same time, Mahana? You are a beast in of yourself. No. I literally tried to circumvent you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Thank you. So you can run after them after they lose interest, because they don't. That's not how aggro works in this. Don't come any closer. That's not how aggro works in this. Once they lose interest, they go back to their preset route. They can only get aggro again when they're back in their position. So you can't regain aggro until they return to where they were before. Weirdly, I understand why they haven't changed the enemy AI, because that will be a hell of a thing to code, doing that for all the areas. But that might be a smart thing to do, because I think being chased to high heaven is not fun. But we'll see. We'll see how they change it as the patches go on. I mean, Savage came out today. I'm going to be having a look at that later, I think. See how people are getting on at that. I want to see the transition for the latest raid because I enjoy that character a lot. Oh, I wonder where they could be hidden. Could it potentially be below the bridge? Wedge! How's it going, buddy? My feet are fucking freezing now after doing that. Oh, I was going to wear sandals too in this outfit. That would have been a mistake. So cold. I want to go home. Hi. Wah! Oh, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. I'm going to eat you, Lalafell. Ah! Oh, no, it's you. Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Vice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. I'm glad I'm not standing in the river itself, but Rahana, we need to get out of here. It's too cold. Biggs? Oh, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Hello? It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Yeah, the music started playing too. What? No, I mean, like, finding Biggs. Track down Wedge! That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? He's run away. Oh, I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. Anyway, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. Both Ida and Ishtola are helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my own way to the position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. Memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. Why, I remember this party MSQ now. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yes. Oh, after 5 long years. Oh, thank goodness he's alive. I love him. I'm feeling better now, Rahana. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Yeah, let's. If this was a Dawn Trail quest, I think we would have actually had to escort him there, but not. Not of Realm Reborn, they didn't have those faculties yet. Like the quests and what you can do in them are very limited back in the day. They were very much limited to collect item, kill group of enemies, duty instance. Now we have a whole lot more versatility with this. Like Stormblood added a first-person shooter mechanic, basically. Endwalker added stealth. I forget what Heaven's Ward adds, but probably something. Shadowbringers, I think, was it Shadowbringers that added stealth? No, it was definitely Endwalker, because Endwalker had actual, like, stealth mechanics. And then Dawn Trail expounded upon that. And then we also have the whole escort thing that was added as well. They've added a whole bunch of ways to make the game a little bit more, you know, involved in just walking around grabbing things. Less this basic MMO, but more things to do. I think it could help to have more things to do, but that's enough for now, I think. Hi. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? I got a friend. Small like Lalafell. Oh, was he that small? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you a hot bath. This is great! I mean, it kind of makes sense something like this in Curvus, considering how snowy it is. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes with you, friend. Just plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Yeah, I am very happy to be in this warm place now. I was freezing my cattail off. Monumental hopes. Wake is gravely concerned for his missing companion. I'm fine, thanks. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. Hate to have to rely on you again, but can you search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, The people here have seen something. What, Belly? Have you seen a large Rogadon man? Rogadon gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion. Oh, I'm sorry, but he did not come here. Let me think a moment. I will not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze. Might be worth the while to investigate. Made the suggestion only because your friend seems a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, may happily let it pass us by. I mean, it's a helpful information to have either way, I think. Also, luring the enemies to the tower? It's the tower. Like, it's not a very hard thing. It's kind of a hard thing to hide, I think, right? Like, oh, we can't let these Garleans find our secret giant tower. I mean, I don't think they would. Oh my god, look at this place. Wow. This is a cool looking room. Are we behind that crystal structure? Or that one? No. Oh my god, there's a series of terrifying monsters. Get punched. These are the enemies you encounter in Disney. And they are very annoying because, like, they don't follow you. They don't walk up to the group when the tank grabs them. They just kind of linger back and fire casts. Which, you know, is not great for AoE attacks. Wow, well, that was pointless. Well, I didn't find anything. All I found was Revenants. That's like Biggs died and became Revenant. Mor Dhona, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason, I suppose. Seeing as how he's trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where in this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Well, I mean, I think we're going to find him now. Call it a hunch. We can't give up, Mor Dhona. Must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in the tower who can help us. It is only to tell us where to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry! Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. But Biggs might be dead. Just like in Final Fantasy VII. Nah, they wouldn't kill Biggs. Or like 8, where you follow those 2 soldiers around everywhere. I love that plot line. It was so goofy. Like, 8 is a very goofy game. And I think, like, it doesn't really take itself too seriously either. So I love it. How many damn towers am I going to be climbing? Hi. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he is not to be found around here, or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it's possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel from Danithan Paths, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. Wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. I mean, considering how you climb stairs in this game, I don't think that'll be a problem. Look at this. He's just sliding up them. I am not going to hurt myself, don't worry. Oh. You guys already found him without me? What was the point in all that then? Mor Dhona, we found Biggs, but he's in trouble. Shit, yeah, look over there. Ishtola's going to apply her uber powerful magic right now. You go, Ishtola. So he is a monk as well. Now orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, tinhead? Oh, Ishtola wants to go too. Ah, Mor Dhona, just well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. I mean, we could take them. He has the right of it. He'll perish if we delay. Then fucking let's go. Stop standing here. With me. Okay, now to apply Mor Dhona's new weapons that he acquired through the net. He's not alone. Kill them all. Get ready for Mor Dhona's new giant blue fists. Okay, they're not as glowing as I thought they were. Hold your ground, reinforcements are coming. The more the merrier. I'll pound you on to the next umbral era. Jesus Christ, Ishtola. Either less provoking and more pummeling, if you would be so kind. Yeah. Yeah, those are big boys. Those are very big boys. Vanguard, destroy them. Oh, Ida, like, can you just try and dodge? Just don't. They're not doing anything. Behind us, stay close to Biggs. Where is he? I'm coming to. Look, Biggs. Get my ass handed to me. Jesus Christ! Biggs, for fuck's sake, man! Like, I'm gonna keep you alive. There we go. Like, okay. That was certainly a sound far I just heard. It's the last of them. How do you know that? More than a condemned amendment. Next time, either have a care for what you wish for. It's not her fault. Okay, that went far better than the last two we had of that other guy in the heretic plotline. My thanks. No moment, and I would have been. Good delayed reaction, Mor Dhona. Good fucking reaction, buddy. It's been too long in the cold. That's not how you react to being cold. You kind of like tense up, not like. Monumental, you say. Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. I never want you to hear. I never want to hear you grunt again, Mor Dhona. That was really unpleasant. They'd be so happy to see Biggs and Wake again. Oh, I love reunions. Happy reunions. Maybe we should get people in more desperate situations again. That makes reunions even more happy. No, Victola. Ida, sorry, don't do that. Well, I've got some good news for you, Wedge. I cannot thank you enough, Mor Dhona, and the same goes for the rest of you. Oh, thank you all so much. I don't mention it. We are a family, after, are we not? Oh, I'm the mum. well, yes. It's just. I didn't think we'd ever see him again. I owed a lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Mor Dhona. Losing count of how many I owe you. 2. To be precise. Oh my god, it's Sid! Biggs, Wedge! Wait, no. But Big... I can't. There's no way you can mispronounce that. God, it's good to see the two of you again. Oh, Chief, it's you, it's really you! In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. He's not sniffing because he's sad, he's sniffing because he's cold, chap. When Alphino told me of the raid in the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning, we didn't stand a chance. Bleach and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in the horizon, never get order to catch the passing of an Imperial force. From this I concluded the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics of the kind used by the Scions. I mean, I guess, but they were in an airship. Biggs and Wedge were in an airship. I guess maybe they were taken away from where they were teleported to? Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. Yeah, so you were in an airship. Can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Centri. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into the detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Centri. Love the Ironworks music. Very triumphant. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks, and then without warning the Imperials collected the pair of us and brought us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald and rushed throughout dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we wouldn't like to leave again. The risky vote was to sabotage the ship's altitude control, and thereby force an emergency landing. Amidst the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Oh, I love that sort of desperate situation and getting out of it. But didn't know any better. Court had a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have to be Big's handiwork like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Not you though, Welch, you suck. He's also a Lalafell hater! Why am I not laughing? I didn't find it funny, I guess. Mor Dhona, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfield and the others still want to rescue. Yeah, let's go save them, I guess. Alright, you lot. Garlean Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Yes, it's all very good, but I don't care. Solidus does not give a fuck at all right now. So, let me get this straight. Let me understand this. They used teleportation magics to get into the Waking Sands. But then they were taken out by an airship. How did the airship get missed? Unless they were teleported to an airship and then taken back to Castrum Centri. I feel like this all could have been like made sense by like them getting teleported back to Castrum Centri and then going on an airship. But they said they were on an airship before then. And goodness, he found me, Mor Dhona. Would have frozen or drowned or have been eaten by a mud puppy if it wasn't for you. Oh, I knew she was still alive. Deep down, I always knew. Looks healthy too. Well, he could do it with shave, I suppose, but other than that, he looks good. He looks like older. Looks like he's like way older than how he actually is in the plot. Come into my Castrum. Excuse me? Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Minfilia and the other Scions. And thanks to you, Biggs and Welch are all with us again. Now I must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. God knows we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say that they've been held at Castrum Centri. Let's reconvene at Reverend's Tower in Mor Dhona. This is as good a place as any to prepare and bear the most. The road leading east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us see the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Get to head to Mor Dhona. Exciting. So Mor Dhona is one of my favourite places in Final Fantasy XIV. At least around Realm Reborn era. It is an area that has a lot going on in it that looks really cool. And there's a bunch of things that occur. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus, watch where you're going. That was Freeman on a motorbike. Freeman is a good Final Fantasy XIV name, even though it didn't look like anything like Freeman. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the whole idea of Mor Dhona and how it looks. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the title card and the panning camera to this area. But there's a bunch of really cool things in here. We will get panning cards in Heavensward. The ones in this expansion in Realm Reborn only happen the first time you go to an area. But in the MSQ, they are tied to the cutscenes. So you get the panning card, I think anyway, I hope so. Otherwise, that's going to make doing Heavensward a little bit difficult. But here we are, in the beautiful, sunny area. We immediately went into a very grassy area. Mor Dhona is completely new, as far as I've been told, to 2.0. Slathborn. We're going to be spending a lot of time here in the patches. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? I never given this guy a very deep voice. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Centri, and you want to rescue them. Don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest self. Aye, it's been a good old-fashioned infiltration. Well, security's so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Well, I have in mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? That doesn't seem very smart. Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a set of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitek armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunity to board the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards who won't even suspect that we Saviglios would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead of this, I recommend you speak of Glorman. Glorman? Glormant. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Centri besides. I've no doubt that he wants to be of aid. Ida and I shall go to reconnoiter Garlean stronghold. It will not do if someone would have befallen our comrades before we had the chance to act. So we're going to be removed from the plot until that point. See you later. Come and join us when you're ready, Rahan. Let's do this. We're in a first-person camera right now? Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you're not infused? Come on, man. Let her be happy. Well, shit has gone down recently. Anything I'm not infused, it's trying to slip a bit random. Fade to black. Yeah. Oh, look at the Crystal Tower. That is going to be one of the things we do after finishing the main story. So, the plan of the Crystal Tower is to be doing that across when it would come out in Final Fantasy XIV. So, I will be doing the first one after 7.1. I'll be doing the second one after 7.3. And then the third one I'll be doing before I do 7.5. Or I'll do it after part 1, I think. And I'll do the part 2 at the end. That is the plan with those ways. I'm not going to do them all in a row like I did with the Ivalus raids. Looking for Glorman, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Hey, you're looking to get inside Castrum Centri. You need my help? Heh. 10 times we're going to get along just fine. Getting even with Garlemald. We're going to get a flashback? Glorman would like it to aid in your mission to rescue the captured Scions. So you have friends at Castrum Centri or one for rescue. That Slathborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. Got a score to sell of the Imperials and I never passed on an opportunity to get back at the Whoresomes. But enough about me, let's talk about the strategy. I feel like everyone has a score to sell of the Imperials. They kind of ruined a lot of things for everyone here. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. Single oversight, just one little blunder and it's all over. Can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends, where you think they are, you don't want to risk your neck only to discover that they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sanctuary from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and investigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some journey's pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads straight back up to the command tower. Listen closely, you might be able to ease up on some of the... Yeah, I remember this. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, Godspeed. I know that sound travels, but like, that is a substantial amount of distance. Hi, are you guys just going to stand here? Stealth and subterfuge, Vahano, how we will free our friends. I have every confidence you can play the part of an Imperial soldier. In the wake of the calamity... Okay, that's Apollima's voice. In the wake of the calamity, the 14th Imperial Legion occupied what remained of Castrum Novum, eventually rebuilding and renaming it Castrum Centri. The stronghold contains immense manufacturing and storage facilities. This is a primary supplier of material for Imperial forces stationed throughout Eorzea. Oh, okay. Consequently, it is heavily defended. Infiltrating will not be easy, nevertheless it is necessary. Oh boy, I always wanted my own Reaper. I would wash and wax her and name her and... You think of a soldier sneaking in the front door, eh? I forgot the guts to go through it, then so do I. I mean, you guys will stand here while I go into the awful swamp. See, Mor Dhona has a crystal problem. There are a lot of crystals in this area and a lot of like good like landmarks. They don't really have a whole lot of ties in with each other, but they are... Oh, someone grabbed a toad. Okay, very good for them. They don't have a whole lot of ties to each other, but they are very cool looking. I like it a lot. This is not the final area. There's going to be one more area after this. But we are getting there. Getting there in the plot. Don't worry. We're going to get through this. We've got the Nixes around here to deal with as well, though, if we wanted to. God, I love the music here. Such a cool area after, like... I don't think the other areas are bad necessarily. There are some cool, like, shops or places in them. Oh, okay, these are more balls. I want to avoid them. But Mor Dhona has... Oh, okay. No more flying for you, flower. Bad flower. Has such a great, like, design. I love Mor Dhona. Also, the music is different here, too. You can hear. Holy shit! I was not warned I would deal with flies. They're disgusting. Die, 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 die. So, the like chorus, the vocal version of the song. Hell yeah. It's getting me ready for Heaven's Sword, even though we've got the patches to get through. Now, here's the thing with the patches. They are also quite slow, but I don't mind them as much because they are getting better, and there's kind of an overarching story that is built there at the very least. A sound of a conversation happens in there. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. This gets my nerve most of all. Every time it opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. Hey! I do wonder, why is the Tribuna so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? I think it's some mystical power. Something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? The kind of beast men use? How am I supposed to bloody know? So curious as to why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Break is over. Best we get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter till it all is silent. That's a good Endwalker song. Well, we got the information we needed. This is a pretty cool area, Alphino. Wouldn't it be cool if we, like, settled down here? 'Tis good to see you again, Rahana. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me what you were able to learn. Some Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Centri. Their presence first confirmed may proceed with the mission. While you are afield, sit at the liberty of devising your plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Okay. Well, good work, Rahana. As Alphino has already told you, we applied our course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Garlemald is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitek armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Rahana. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Exciting. Drowning out the voices. So why do we have a Minfilia title card there? I guess it was like because we had that flashback already. You just took a screenshot and put that as the as the thing for this, I guess. While Garlemald goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparations of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. When there's some happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hillside's cluster of crystals to the west, or don't say that word again, maybe shiver, has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must needs identify the most potent crystal amongst the cluster. For this, I needed to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Yeah, Rahana, go do this, go do that, go do all of it. It's gonna be a thing, like, for the entire game, basically. They get better at making this a lapdog. They get a lot better. But for now, we just gotta do what they say. Ow! Oh, legs broken. Knee spaghetti. Oh, I remember this thing. Yeah, we've got to stand all around this crystal. It's a prime location. Well, you guys don't need to see this. Right, donezoed. And now we're going to pop out the Sid. Right, Sid, I bashed a few cryptic crystals. It felt very cathartic after the last quest chain. You have the readings. Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Electromagnetic reader. Complex looking device that can detect the strength of electromagnetic waves. Exciting. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purposes. But I pray that we won't have need of their power. Well, thanks, Ahana. Exciting. Oh, okay, we're gonna go speak to Garlemald again. Garlemald! I did this quest. Garlemald wants you to practice a part of Imperial Soldier. See, here's the thing. So I remember wondering, this is something they change later on, is I think anyway that when it comes to quest markers, you will always complete the quest and start the next one on the character that you are talking to. The reason why this isn't the case here is I think because they remove certain quests, it will jump to another character out of nowhere basically, because it's their quest you're doing next. So this might be part of the trimming they did before. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan is to have you enter Castrum Centri all decked out in Imperial duds. But a disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing, you also got to have the part. At the very least, you need to learn how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you to salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Centri, watch the Imperials doing what they do. This feels like a bad idea. If they catch on to the fact that we're trying to infiltrate, like, we really should just learn from you. But sure, we'll head over to the Castrum. Let's go. So the Castrum is over there, as you can see the walls. I really like the Garlean design. You get to see a lot of it in this and Stormblood. It kind of reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy VI, which is where the main inspirations are from, such as the Magitek armor, that being similar to the Machina armor in 6. Oh my god, there's a lot of enemies here. I realized they're fucked up. Oh god. No. No. Guys, you've got better things to do than chase me. There you go. I'm gonna go kill some people over here now. No, they still found me anyway. Third cohort, Decurium, and his brother. Oh my god! I was just going out to have a piss and this cabman appeared. Thank you guys for doing your duties. Right now I can watch them do a salute. Fine, I'm wearing stealth cat gear right now. They can't see me. Nothing to report, sir. Why are we exactly the same model, sir? We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Good. That might be the thumbnail actually. Let's do so we can do now the Imperial salute by doing that. Get a nice picture of Ahana doing that in front of the camera. There we go. That could be on the thumbnail. Right, I'll see you guys back at Mor Dhona. Imperial salute acquired. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? Apparently Ahana is like a photographic memory and could just learn it instantly. No, you best not you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. Let's take your word for it. Yay! I mean, I already done it before, but let's ignore that part. Right. Oh. Sark Malak. Sark Malak wishes you to help you acquire the disguise you need for your rescue mission. Dressed for Conquest. You are called Rahana Ayashi, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Garlemald, who's standing right next to me. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Centri, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is, how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. But how can I kill them without bludgeoning their gear? The fortified area before Castrum Centri never lacks for Imperial patrols. It will not take too long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. That's 1 for Lalafell, 1 for Makote, and 1 for Rogadon. Hopefully they have all 3 of them, otherwise we can't do this. I don't think have I ever seen a Makote Imperial? It's rare because, like, same with Lalafells, so you don't really see that much in the way of Lalafells and Makote part of the Imperial Regiment because, like, Lalafells came from the New World, for the most part. They are indigenous to the New World, and Makotes kind of just appear in small regions of the world. Like, they have a whole island called Corvus, I think? Or there's an island that is where Graha is from, which is called Corvus, which had a massive Imperial invasion, I think, ages ago. But they mainly appear in Eorzea, or that one particular landmass. Because of this, you don't see that many Imperial Makotes, because they're like weird cat creatures. But they're also the most popular races in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, you see a lot of male and female Makote, and to be fair, it makes sense. They are probably the best, in my opinion. I agree. I was originally an Aura, Dragon Man, but then I became a Makote because I like how they look more. Right, let's go kill some Imperials, shall we? What the fuck is that, Catman? Oh! Oh, no! Okay, we're not killing any Rogadons right now, or I was about to say Papalimos. No, Lalafells, not Papalimos. One can only be so lucky. What's this between Dragon Kick and my other combo? Whoa, height. This is like doing a hunt right now, I would say. Like, there's a whole like hunt log you can do to increase your XP. This is basically what it is. You're running around killing people to get the armor you need. Oh my god! No! 5th cohort, Hoplomachus! Made it back without a single injury. Holy shit. Ignore that for now. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? They're not the right sizes though. Standard issue light infantry battle gear reinforced with carbon and cement fibers to provide maximum protection with minimum loss of mobility. The scars of war cover both back and front of this piece. But the Rogadon is big. Damage, as I suspected, had been their presence condition. I fear these uniforms are like to cause suspicion. Why? Oh! They may be prepared very superficially. Looking at the blacksmith, Ignov at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's house, the Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. We've already sent word ahead and have assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we've already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Rowena is a scary character who are not going to be interacting with that much in this. I mean, we do interact with her a little bit in the patches, but not that much. Weirdly, I know more about the main Nimbus Q than the patch content. I've forgotten a lot of what occurs in the patch content, which is why I'm looking forward to it more, because I don't remember that much really about it. Hi! So you're the adventurer Sark Malark sent, are you? Been waiting for you, so let's see what you got. Got these damaged uniforms. Enjoy. The cutscene. Oh, I see. Yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favour or two. Took good care of old Iganolf back in the day before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the adventurous life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. So hold your horse birds for a moment or two and get the great Igon off of your gear looking good as new. I wonder which wealthy family. I don't know if they ever go into it, but I'm curious. Ah, nice warm fire. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malok my regards, will you? Sark Malok, what a name. What an incredible name. Part of one of the wealthy families, it's a Lark family, I guess. Maybe not, though. Right, back through Mor Dhona. It's such a pleasant looking area to go through. I love it. It's a great hub area, I think. So, every single expansion has 2 hub areas for the most part. This is different, obviously, since we have 3. We have Limsa, Ulder, and Gridania. But alongside that, we also have a smaller hub area that we always get in each expansion. In this case, it is Mor Dhona. Mor Dhona is the place where you go back to do like endgame content. It's your endgame hub area, basically, where you do a lot of the endgame stuff. Each expansion has one of these. Head uniform and helms repaired. Yes. Oh no. Yes, these are set up beautifully. The great Egonov never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fall even a legatus. But as equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean Invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, submits the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these considered forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud, expands its territory in one fell stroke. Assuming the people are fine at this, of course. With that, my part in your mission is done. Feel glad to have been assistance to you, of course. I lied before about there being no Makote Imperial. There is going to be one in Stormblood. I just remembered. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer. One who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. Is that the last we're going to hear of this? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, what's next on the agenda, Glormont? For me twice. Glormont has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitek armor. You mean like the armors from Final Fantasy VI? Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. Took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitek armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Centri deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Evidence Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Staying far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Anyway, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up until now. What you need to do is approach one of the patrols, dressed in your shiny tin suit, and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you want to lure them as near to Evidence Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke suit you'll hear. Filched flesh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now. So running along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Greet the Imperial Centurion with a salute. Do I need to dress up? I mean, I kind of would look like an Imperial with my entire black suit on, basically. I'm sure this will be fine. I'll go incognito. They won't even know who I am. I'll go into incognito mode. Oh, there's the deployment. They're right outside of a fate. Hello, fellow Imperials. How's it going? How are we doing? Trespass will be dealt with severely. You will have been warned. Okay. One of our informers, I take it. Do you have any idea what will happen if you've seen of us? The insurgents will have your head. I see everyone here is an asshole. Need sleep. What do you want? You have no business being here. Be gone or I'll take you. Everyone is a dick. I mean, it makes it feel not as bad, you know, taking them to their deaths, basically. One of our covert operations, what does it take it? In or out of uniform, you do well to remember your courtesies. Yeah, I'm a Catman who also works for you guys. So you can type into the menu Imperial Salute, but I'm going to use the new text feature that allows me to use the thing right in front of this man instead. One of our covert operatives, are you? Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have it said that I am amiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should ought to go awry, you're supposed to call us. This is, it's not a whole lot of security, is it? I mean, that's a big more ball. Hi, how's it going? My name's Flower. I'm gonna not attack you. Like, the only thing we need to do to prove that we are an Imperial is a salute. Something that can be learned by just watching them do it. And, like, we're out of uniform as well. That would be highly suspicious, but I guess they're idiots, so it kind of tracks. As long as they're idiotic, it'll work. Like, we need to climb this crystal thing. Forget where the entrance is. Oh, no, I flew. Oh, I didn't mean to fly. Well, it doesn't matter now. I gotta get off. Them's the rules. Another bow instance. We're getting a lot of these this episode. We're going to get one later of Cape Westwind as well, I think. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Hi. Ah, there she is. So yeah, this Magitek armor, as we have seen previously, is based on the one from Final Fantasy VI. A lot of the Imperial stuff is. Is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there! I am the enemy. Send in a Reaper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. I mean, like, Cid has an Imperial third eye, and I've already been proven to be on your side. But I guess they knew all along that I was evil. Keep hitting the Reaper till it stops moving. That's what I was planning on doing, Cid. Put down those foot soldiers. Murder them all, Vahana, of your bloodlust. Will do, Cid. Hostile detected. Engaging. It's not easy being an engineer. Oh, it's not easy killing people either. That's done. I like how a guy drops out of it too. That's a nice touch. Damn it, they almost gone over. Value your lives, run! Was that it? Oh my god. Damn. That was easy as hell. Well, I mean, that's not great. At last, that very own suit of Magitek armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak. Does seem rather the worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? It's fucked, Chief. We can't do anything about it. Well, the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Eh? But those aren't things protected by ill and thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. But we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, fucking cock chocobo. I heard that! A hole has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry the repairs. Look for us there, Rihanna. What the fuck did you just call me? I'm gonna kill you now. I'm not gonna stop. Was he ready for that? I guess he was. Wow. Team attack. I mean, it's not not worse that bad for wear. It still works. Right, so we've obtained that Magitek armor now. So I remember this quest chain was a lot longer in the original when this first came out. They might have made it shorter now, though. I have no idea. Right. Let's head back to Evidence Toll. But yeah, we got our armor now. I had a look to find out how far we are through the quest chain. We're actually not as far as I thought we were to the dungeon. We still got a substantial amount left, but like we're probably about halfway through until we get to dungeon now, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more. Hey Alphino, you enjoying doing nothing? In the wake... Oh, you would have read that dialogue. Go away, Alphino. The Magitek armor. Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in, join them. You have a crazy known Slathborn. Ah, your little workplace. What do you think, Rahana? She's a beauty, isn't she? He's also moving around a whole lot, which is kind of weird, considering there's no one in there. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She is structurally sound, but the servo mechanism is faulty. Needn't worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time. Give those two a certain amend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. Tis a marvellous thing to behold, provided you reminded them to visit the privy. I have a feeling that Biggs stops Wedge from going to the privy. I need a toilet, Biggs! No, we must complete this. It's been 12 hours! Every little thing she does is Magitek. Sid would have you assist in the repair of the Magitek armor. The repairs are proceeding apace. Shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, a small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has successfully ascertained that the Magitek core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals, thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues. However, the one used in this Reaper is long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to ready replacement here in Mor Dhona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he has identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? Explain the details. I remember this. I remember not liking this either. As I believe the Chief has already informed, the Magitek core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Centri had remembered to replace their cores, we could resist arousing Imperial suspicion. We already have! We've already killed a bunch of their platoons! But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. Substitute the Magitek core of a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for the first-rate Mammoth Heart of the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Older and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No. Well, typically cost something in the number of, I hope you don't mind fitting the bill for a good cause. I don't mind doing that at all. Let's do it. Ironically, the Goldsmith Guild is also the place where I do my monk quests. Like this guy over here called Eric is my monk character. I didn't actually do his quest before finishing the MSQ because he has actual class stuff I need for monk to end the game. Hello. Hello there. Come to collect the Mammoth Heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garlean Ironworks, taking the liberty of picking the finest examples we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Oh, payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphino's personal use after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant will be coming to collect it. Manservant? Did the little shit call me a manservant? Okay. Tender in years where he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. What? This is new law. He's like a kid. But here's Mammoth's heart. May it serve you well. Oh, I'm pleased to pass on my compliments to your master. They're new, Alphino. They're different, Alphino. Maybe the Alphino that we know in Heaven's Sword is different to the one in this game. Maybe he like died or something, and now we have a new Alphino. That's the way I like to see it. Anyway, well, we're done. We're already done with this quest. Hey, Alphino. What was that about me being a manservant? What was that about me being a manservant? It's a shame I can't punch you. I'll just shockwave you. I'll make your feet uneven for a second. Wow, I've already got a mammoth heart. Yeah, mammoth heart. Can't wait to see if it works. Here you go. The clockwork soul of a mammoth. So we're gonna give the Magitek armor a soul? I don't know if this is a good idea. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. Must have cost an emperor's ransom. Yeah, luckily Alphino paid for it. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantage. I mean, maybe they didn't have the name Le Revue back then, but I guess maybe they meant Alphino's family. But I also couldn't say that either. I feel like his family does not get involved in Eorzean affairs that much. Without further ado, let's give it a try. Only modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Time to create a sentient machine, I guess. There! He's ready! Magitek armor, engage! Or not. This needs a loving tap, I'd wager. I could help with that. Oh, well, it worked. Good job, Wedge. You did it. Yes! She's alive! Okay, Frankenstein, calm down. Take her outside and purr for her paces. Rahana, would you care to do the honors? So yeah, we're going to be changing our mount during this part of the MSQ now. From Chocobo to Magitek armor. At least for this stuff, anyway. For the next, like, ball quest. Not all of them, just the next, like, 2. This is the Ironworks' first major project since my return. Being to see it is a success. What about the Enterprise? I guess Ironworks in the group. I've seen 100 such tests, but they still play hell with my nerves. And that's without the chiefs watching. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. But I'd like you to go try climbing the tangle of your crystals yonder. As far up as you can, if you please. Oh, and if some reason you need to dismount, then we come back here and we'll start again. This is a thing that they had since Realm Reborn. And they also put this a lot in tribal quests, where you would ride a mount around and do certain things in it. So, this one doesn't really have any special abilities. All you can do is ride it, but there will be ones later on. Can I fly in this? No, I cannot. Oh shit, I'm actually grounded. No anomalous is a movement evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north. Quick as you can. Wow, look at Rahana in this awesome thing. Yeah. Me enjoy riding this. Legs, joints, absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Rahana. I love being the lapdog, it's great. Well, the quest is a little bit different as well, which I quite enjoy. But yeah, I'll be riding this Magitek armor with us for the next, like, 2 quests, I think, when we're doing the heist. Trying to avoid an encounter of this thing. Oh, it's moving this way. Just crush someone. Didn't I encounter these 2 before on bikes? Yeah, it's Freeman again! What the fuck? Oh, I need to actually go here. Okay, I didn't realize. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Ta-da! That was fun. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, weight is not nearly as responsive as it should be. I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitek cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable autonomy to process the information collected by the sensors as feelings! Maybe she doesn't feel it's part of the team. In which case, we should do our best to make her feel welcome. But this is our first mention of Dynamis in this game, I guess. Welcome! Oh, I can actually do the thing in the menu, actually. Hello, it's me. I'm giving you a big old welcome. Hi! Another cutie instance. My lord. Okay, there's a lot of these currently. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. Welcome myself to a bloody standstill. What are you expecting to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? I mean, it needs to be piloted. We can't just make it do stuff on its own. Or can we? No doubt you're wondering why the server mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot will be required to control the armor's every move manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using Ramlet's heart in place of the War Magitek core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wait, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? A party? Champagne? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our head off. That sounds really dumb. I bet he was thinking it too. Like, no Imperials came, that's what we were gonna do. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. I mean, I'm here. There won't be any problem. Here they are. There's the Reaper. We came at the perfect time for it to become our friend. Yeah. Oh God, it's the Icon Slayer. It's the Catman who punctured our friends. Oh bollocks! He punctured their bollocks as well. Call for reinforcements. Well, the hells you will. What? We've created a stolen Reaper requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! Who is this guy? Who do you think he is? No matter if we can't reclaim it, destroy it! Who's this guy? I am Magitek Armor 2.0. Bloody hells, Mor Dhona, protect the armor at all costs. They will not get it over my dead body. Wait, they will not get it over my dead body? They will get it only over my dead body. Well, I should have said there. I'm... Hey! Back off! We're not undoing our handiwork. I turn around, so you're going for me. Come on. That guy ran correctly. No! No! Keep him away from Maggie. Is that his name now? Trying my best here. They're on the road. We can take him. Fifth cohort Secutor is dead. Okay, I guess they like really skimmed down these two duties and there's the same thing. Look at those giant fists. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. I try my best. Simp detected. Simps detected. Oh. Oh. Hi. He's our friend. She's our friend because we saved her. I like Maggie. She's good. Chief, look, she moved. Aha, now she disdains the grace of her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. Time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. Yay! And apparently Biggs is excellent at doing spray paint art too, graffiti. There, the finishing touch. Cute. I love it, it's great. Also, how the hell did he reach up there? He must have climbed the leg. Oh, I love when Weg uses his extendable legs. Excuse me? What do you mean he has extendable legs? How does that... What? Well, he's a Lalafell, isn't he? He can't reach that high on something, so he gave him, like, robotic legs that extend. Oh. Fun. What do you think, Rahana? She's a beauty, isn't she? She sure is, Wedge. Ever seen an ironwork engineer at work? Well, you're in for a treat, then. Stand back and enjoy the show. The server mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install my heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I'd rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that, let us see to our final preparations. I don't like the idea that we can just give, like, you know, devices a heart and, like, bring them into living just for our own purposes. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper's as good as new. Well, I mean, in this case, they handled it quite well because Maggie only responded to us when we helped her, when we saved her. So it kind of shows both ways that she can trust us if we help her, and we can help her, and she can help us if we need help. That kind of thing. Escape from Castrum Centri. Sid awaits confirmation of readiness to undertake the rescue mission. Oh, is that Biggs and Wedge in Imperial uniform? Hell yeah. How great your preparations, Ohana. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Is that Alphino? Glamour, you came! Oh, I thought I'd give you a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women who are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if I have not relived those memories. Are we about to get a flashback in this current scene? No, I don't really mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, it is hardly novel, in the first tough Imperial hands. Like most folks used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman who, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too, put a little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, we knew happiness was the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in the camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labour, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. Jesus! We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were caught our way around a gorge not far outside the walls, where they caught us up with us. Near the Saltery, I assume, and I hadn't allowed themselves to be taken again. My mother and sister leaped off the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me back in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn a coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bug all, that's what. 2 decades? Was it really that long ago Alamigo was taken? I guess 25 years is reasonable. Not like you lot. We haven't been here 10 minutes and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. Well, I'm the warrior of light, unfortunately. You give us too much credit, Garlemald. We only seek to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Anyway, after you've got your friends back, you plan on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. Out the few folks' tales on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have is help stave off my appetite for revenge. But don't tell us I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you're sure that it will satisfy you? You wish to strike back at the Empire of your own hands and need only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. The fact that I don't remember this character implies he is not going to be around with us. Tempted for your offers, I'm afraid I must decline. I feared. Swore to get revenge on the Empire, it is true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Yeah, more Alamigo foreshadowing for later, unfortunately. Alright, there's some there's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. I've been felt like you is how I can make the most difference. That's quite enough storytelling for one day. Let's not keep your friends waiting any longer. Preparing for your safety and success. May Valga give you strength. Indeed, may Valga give us all the strength in the world. That was cool. I like that we got his backstory. I feel like it could have been like put in another side quest, but it's fine to have it here, I guess. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, let's put an end to Gaius' ambitions. Yes. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Rogue, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. And don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Do I actually need to wear the disguise? I think I might actually need to. Well, the thing is I don't... As an Imperial soldier. Okay, I need to remember what I need to wear for this, so give me like 5 seconds. Ooh, okay, we got a very spooky weather effect right now. We've got gloom on. I don't really know what gloom means. Also, Sid, like, what? How are you guys doing this? Anyway, Rahana looks good. He looks fucking stupid right now. This will work fine. So whenever I need to wear something in the game, because New Game Plus does not give you the gear, obviously, because you can't get quest rewards, you have to basically scavenge for where you left the gear after you used it in the MSQ. Luckily, I had my gear in my glamour chest for the Imperial outfit, but yeah, this is what I have to do. I have to go and look for it whenever we do this stuff. I need to put it back after I finish this quest chain. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial black and crimson. But now is not the time for jets. Jets? No, jets. I look fucking stupid. I might get a picture with me doing the Imperial, like, salute in this outfit, actually. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while, short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied. For as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold as posing as the patrol returning from duty. How the hell did they make a regular-sized Imperial outfit for Biggs? Maybe they use stuff from Wedges to make his? Should Alphino and I prove this is sudden and hoped, I will contact you via link pole, ready to beat a hasty retreat. We'll be fine. I'm sure nothing bad is going to occur right now. So silly. Wedge will lead the way into the Reaper. Stay close to him. I don't need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. We'll be fine. Suspicion is a middle name after all. Oh, unless you wonder, Eden and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to recover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be disappointed. Did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of don't do anything reckless, memory serves. Wise words. Oh, well, that's all good for them. They're just chilling out now in like, fucking beach. I mean, they can do what they want. I don't mind. Alright, the Imperial patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Rahana. May the 12th keep you. I always forget how much Sid is involved in the first expansion of this game. It's kind of crazy. It's basically like one of the proto-protagonists in this. Oh, that was me doing the salute as well. Very good. I think we're also stuck in here until we finish the quest. Which is kind of novel. So, if this happened today, they'll probably do several cutscenes we'll play in series warning before going into here. A voice cutscene!
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
You didn't send any letters out or pamphlets. How could we have known? Damn. Someone on the dev team did not like Minfield, or probably like them too much. Make a bunch of moaning noises.
And I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it.
Is that me?
Which will it be?
No, the hands are too normal for Makote.
As you wish, my dear Minfield.
I mean, you just told her you weren't going to kill her.
Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study.
Doctor! In my Final Fantasy XIV?
Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes,
But that's the
madame.
name of the dungeon we're doing this episode. Imagine if that was for Hana. That's the only time in the game we hear his voice lines. As you wish, my lady. But Hana does not speak like that. I don't know how Hana would speak, to be fair. Can I get out of here? I cannot. Oh, we're in like an instance area, that's why. Hello, fellow Imperial. My name is Vahana. Long live the Empire. I best get back to my duties. The suppliers aren't going to move themselves, and neither are the prisoners, come to think of it. Yes, I agree, fellow prisoner. Fellow Imperial. Yeah, let's get a nice, look at the camera. Vahana, look at the camera. Here we go. Get that stupid helmet off. And let's get a lovely Imperial salute. Imperial salute. Do that again. This time for luck. There we go. It kind of covers his sleeve though. Maybe I will use the one that was from before. But it wouldn't have the colors we need though. That's the issue. Ah, yes. Imperial endeavors, of course. How do I look, Vahana? Do I cut an imposing figure as a Garlean soldier? You cut more imposing figures than I do. Oh, go on to do an Imperial salute to him. Okay, I see. I don't know if they would actually do this. Oh, my apologies, I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? Oh, you mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower next you pass that way. Thank you for the information, I greatly appreciate it. So the symbol you see for the Imperial salute is like two chains connected. We find out more of the meaning behind that in Stormblood, and we'll eventually get around to that at some point. I do like the Garlean lore. I think it's very interesting. Part of the maintenance crew from Ocodons, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but being an engineer does not exempt you from saluting your superiors. Sorry, my lord. There you go, my lord. Huh? That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Ocodons, are you? Welcome to Castrum Centri, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or have you reported. They're all awful. They're terrible. I hate them. They're just one-dimensional soldier men. How's it going, Biggs? Security's tight, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Oh, this person is either asleep or dead. Should I be at my post? Suppose so, but such things don't seem to matter anymore. I've fallen for one of the prisoners. Is all I can think about too late. Am I a deviant for wanting her to salute me? Yes. Music is excellent. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there and, who am I fooling? Who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright. I dare say you know the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's a lot of fellow lass. Oh, you see business. That's a dangerous thing to hold on to though, buddy. She will, like, steal you for all the money that you are worth. She's so adorable, it hurts. I want to sweep her in my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache, okay? What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? The Centurion, you say? Hello there, sir. I heard that you have the key for the storage tower. My name is Mor Dhona. I am the first Makote. I'm new at my job, but I would like to kill you. Why are you not to your post? You have business to salute me before opening your mouth. You are a tall motherfucker. Salute! What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady Wolf take my identification key till it is returned when your errand is concluded. Easy as taking candy from a baby, or an imperial baby in this case. Biggs, I got the key. Security is tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Ta-da! A thin, rectangular piece of what appears to be cermet, used to deactivate certain Magitek security terminals, like this one, for example. Oh, Biggs is waiting for us. Yay, we did it! Quiet down, Wake. Oh my god. I like this part of the game. I like being in this like instanced area, and like this whole like heist thing is one thing I've been looking forward to. Like I really liked the last part of Realm Reborn. I think the crystal hunt is the worst of it, and now we're gonna get into some cool stuff. Like we are out of the worst parts, I would say. And there's another bow instance. Jeez, there's so many. I'll see you in a second, Wedge. Yeah, I'm not wearing the helmet in the cutscene. It's too silly. I wear like just like cool goggles. I would wear those, but alas, not meant to be. I have to wear what the game wants me to wear. No! Stop tickling my feet! Oh! Infilia and the vest. What do you mean and the vest? Oh, there was as well. Don't be mean to Tataru and Oyonge. I am the only one you want. Leave the others but be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life and you shall answer to your mistress. How? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, look at Oyonge just being incapable of fleeing. Oh, poor Tataru. Oh! Biggs! Wake is now it's time to be a hero. Tataru! We must do something! We must let the entire Castrum know we're here. Well, we didn't think this far ahead. What are we going to do when we find them? Oh, you're right, we may not get a better chance. I didn't say anything! I just stood there looking forward. This is the third squadron, what is it? A Reaper? Seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left the trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. What a Reaper found. I guess that's a distraction they were talking about. Good job, Alphino. Now's our chance. That face. Like unproportionate like scream. What the? Strike my last. What the hell is that graffiti? That's vandalism. Your face is about to get vandalized. Eliminate the intruders. You go, Wedge. You show off how cool you are to Tataru, and then this platform will never be brought back again. I don't think it is. I think it is brought back in Stormblood and Heaven's Sword. I'm angry! What the hell's that? Get your chain out of here, buddy. Unbind us, Mor Dhona. Wait, what? Can I actually unbind you? Oh shit, I can. Don't you? Oh, it's not fucking. There's no fucking way is that gonna happen. Right, now I'll do it. You'll be fine, Biggs. Just survive a little bit longer. Longer, you better have healing magic. Oh my god, Papalimo, no! He does. Oh, I thought there was Magitek thing. No, that's my friend. Yeah, Carbuncle. Before he was an Astrologian. I guess Astrologians didn't exist at this point. Right. Get whacked. Get hit. Get taken down. Nice. Oh god, there's more enemies. Come on, Papalimo. Let's fight. That was easy. Are you two okay? So silly. Oh no, I was so scared. I was so scared that I would lose all my business opportunities. All the money I was gonna lose by being imprisoned. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. Well, yeah, you're right, actually. But thank you. I shudder to think of what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. What's going on with the floor right now? Because are we on, like, gridded floor? How are we standing here? I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. It's true, Thancred isn't here. Where is Thancred? To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. I like the way you speak, O young Jay. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture then. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? Oh my god. Ishtola is about to fight you and go into a Mortal Kombat style combat system. The Tribunus herself. Just as you said, you have the Eye of the Arahim, Ida. Oh. Okay, so this is a scene from that they use in the April Fools. And funny enough, I am playing this on the 1st of April, where they would have this scene play out, and then they would cut to it being like a 2D fighting game with like Ida and Ishtola. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Oh, we're just burning her, like she's just standing here getting burned. Accursed Scions, how did you slip our defences? With unexpected ease, as truth be told, there chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum's walls which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. It told us just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. The passenger would be seen dead on it. So, you scuttled in amongst the fate, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words about that catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Saz Junius. Oh, damn. They're about to fight her? I wonder who's going to win. 'Twas you who led the raid in the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. She's like holding a little stick right now. It's not very intimidating, Ishtola. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Straight to it. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea the day before, but take you to your guard. Whoa, they're just here to kill her. They're literally just here to murder her. Fucking crazy. We are the Simp Squad. More intruders, protect the Tribunus. Confound it. Ida, with me. They didn't even try. Oh, shit! Nice job, Ida. Run! After them! You too! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my dear, and in discussion of our guest. Alert him at once! Yes, my lady. I like how one of the big parts of Livia's character is the fact that she sleeps with Gaius. Like, they couldn't think of anything else to give her, I guess. No, no, no! There's more to her than that. We'll get it later, though. There they are. Fan out and surround them. We're gonna get it in the dungeon today. So. Must protect Ataru. Biggs, I'm going in. Stop thinking down there, Wedge. We need to all be safe, you idiot. No, Wedge, don't do it. It's already too late. Well. Oh no, Rahana, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Ataru. This would definitely be a several cutscenes we'll play in series now. Oh yeah, triumphant Scion music. Let's beat these lads up then. All units at the emergency stations, so let the prisoner escape. Oh, we've already escaped. Well, partially escaped, I guess. Did we have an escape plan, like, at all? We cannot hurt this thing. Good fighting, Biggs. Yeah, we can't hit this thing, guys. This infernal creature is shielded by energies not its own. Where's the energy coming from? Find a shield generator, Rahana. I'm going. Hi. Oh, you don't like the fact I found you, do you? What were you doing behind here, huh? Oh, look, is this the shield generator? Buddy. Ow. Get out of here. Is it gone? We damage it? No. Maybe now I can enter out of it. Oh, no, there we go. It was in the field, but I couldn't hit it. Is that it? Yeah, let's go. And that thing had nothing about its shield. An impervious shield? Why don't the Garleans use that more often? Oh god, there's no end to them. There's also another shield generator. I'm gonna go look for it. Hey buddy, how's it going? Whoa! Guys, can I have some assistance over here? Okay, I guess I'll fight on my own. Oh, hi, okay, now you've come to help. There's another one. I don't remember this quest at all. I think this might be new. If I was a shield generator, where would I be? Hello. Don't die while I'm doing this, guys. Come on. I like that. I like the fact we got to do something and just actually look for something in the arena itself. That's fun. Uh-oh. Wait, no. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Oh, it's too late for you now. I'm meant to be cement, but they called it Cermet instead. You're invulnerable. Oh, you're not invulnerable. What the hell is that? A new design? Oh, yeah, it's a new guy, isn't it? Have care. Fine. Where? It's already almost dead, guys. What a colossal waste of iron. Yeah, you go, Papalimo. Fuck yeah. All right, now. 5th cohort, Optio. You're dead. You're dead, buddy. You're gone. Yay! GG, crew. GG. We did it. Well. We could have taken those two out. I could have taken those two out. Well, now we're in a sticky pickle.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Don't you need Minfilia? I guess Minfilia is the leader. Yeah! Go, Ishtala, with your shield skill. Like the only cool things you can do until Shadowbringers.
Pray, forgive us our delay.
Oh my god, maybe another line reading and more context next time? I like what you need to do. Yeah, punch them. Yeah, do it.
Papolino, Minfilia, Ida.
Oh my god.
What took you so long?
Yeah, that's the correct response.
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait.
Well, the union is already. I was getting emotional there. I was like, oh,
Right.
for reasons I cannot say yet.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
It's like the original group. It's seeing like the origins. It's like, oh, I remember this. I enjoy the banter. I enjoyed this. No, Maggie.
You ditched your Magitek armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Oh, right, that's his voice. Also, cool Lord of the Rings reference game.
Excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Yeah, Biggs' voice is what I thought it would be. Well, it was nice living, everyone. Maggie! What the fuck?
But there's no one in there.
Well, not in there, on there. It's not got an interior seat, buddy.
This is Sid. Can you hear me?
No!
I need you to count to 5, then jump.
Oh, hold on a second. How does that... How does me count to 5? I can count to 5 whenever I want to. That's not a good signposting.
1.
Oh god, I forgot they all count individually. I remember this cutscene now. Oh, it's so bad.
2.
3.
4.
Ah, we didn't say 5. I guess I said 5. We would have landed on top of the sail. Oh, rest in peace, Maggie. I guess I didn't even get to ride it at all, did I?
I know not which is more pitiful. Charlatans
I love
who
Gaia
woo
so much. He's such a
Eorzea,
meme.
or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas.
Unlike Oyonja, this guy just spouts bullshit.
I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons.
Which in turn kind of makes you an icon in itself. You're not...
If you continue to deny this truth,
I'll deny your face. There you go.
Embrace reason.
Oh god, Windows Light Mode. Nice dodge. I mean, it already fired out by the time you dodged.
7 hells.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good.
No. It's here.
Uh-oh.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
Yeah, it's got a cool name too. I guess I
It is a
prematurely
relic
revealed that, but
of
like it's not a
ancient
massive
ally,
reveal.
Excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo.
So yeah, like I said before, it is based on Ultimate Weapon from Final Fantasy VI, but it's not just a name, because they would later call a super boss from Final Fantasy VIII Ultimate Weapon, and that's the design that this is based on.
The Allagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to
How do you know
the
this?
same.
Guess Louis Swart told you.
Damn you, Gaius.
Huh.
Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
An overlord? I think they changed that status name.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Last and Shadowbringers. What? What's going on? This is Thancred! What do you mean? You telling me he wasn't being lazy at all and he was actually evil the entire time?
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
Yeah, so there's a bit more context here if you've played 1.0. The reason why she's against this is, yes, it's kind of insane, but alongside that, Thancred is the one who saved Minfilia during a Gobju frenzy that occurred in Older when she was a lot younger, and she lost her mother, I think, when that occurred. And since then, Thancred has basically adopted her and looked after her ever since. He quite literally cannot be an Ascian, at least in Minfilia's eyes. Yeah, we can't stay here. Oh, sorry.
Thancred! No!
He's so evil. Yeah, there's more going on here than just him being actually evil the entire time. I like it. It's a great twist, I think. I think it's really well handled because Thancred comes off as being a little bit unreliable.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected.
He's unreliable, but he seems nice. He seems like a nice rogue who helps you out with the Ifrit stuff. And he feels bad for not being able to do more, and then he disappears for a long period of time because we think he's been dealing with stuff. And there's enough Scion members where you don't really think about what Thancred is up to. So that reveal appearing there is oh, he was the Ascian the entire time. It could have just been him being a traitor, but no, he was the Ascian itself, La Habrea.
And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind?
Ow!
Small wonder the enemy knew our every move and where to find us. Confound it all!
Yeah, well, one of first of many of Alphinaud's mistakes in a Realm Reborn.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders stake their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing.
It's true.
When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
Oh,
The situation
shit!
may have taken an ill turn.
Forgive me if I seem brusque. The item
Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought Quile was first mentioned in Heavensward. That's really cool. Quile is going to be a very important character later on.
And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory.
Well, not Heavensward, but Realm Reborn patches. There's a little bit there too.
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
Or at least the key players. Everyone who wasn't important is dead.
Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
I mean, they've already time traveled to give to give Cid give my regards to grandfather. Holy shit! That's amazing. That's one of the cool. That's one of the this is one of the benefits of redoing this is learning all this stuff. Small little references to this.
I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance.
You also find out a lot about Quile and Eureka as well. alongside MSQ. That's a pretty picture. That was fun, I enjoyed that. Oh. I also enjoyed it because that whole cutscene was voiced. Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Angry Rabon. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slushleton the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we'll like to be. I need only give the word to Royal. Another important character, I think. I am also here, but always the least important of the three. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Yeah, because they're fighting a fucking dragon war, Wabon. They can't help right now, obviously. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for the better. Knowing what happens in Heaven's Sword now, I fully understand why Ishgard cannot help here. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury for his god. 'Tis bad comedy. Well, yeah, you try and deal with a horde of dragons constantly fighting you, Merlin, but, I mean, you got Sahagins, I guess, but they're not as powerful as the dragons. They're basically tuna compared to the dragons. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. Right. Well, we've got our team assigned together for this. There's a lot of seats here. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Right, they all have it now. Van Belsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. I mean, so far it doesn't sound like a bad deal, but yeah, we don't want the Garleans taken over. Pardon my bloodlust, but I like not these choices. It's an ultimatum, that's the point. That is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Oh, alone, so I got the good cutesy voice. Choose we surrender or resistance. We must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. It's very generic Game of Thrones stuff right now. We're going to get more like interesting stuff later, but for now it's going to be very generic. What do you think, Rohana? Was she impressed? Do you think she might consider? You know, I don't think so. I'm sorry, but like, it doesn't go anywhere. So we had to resort to such dramatic methods to escape. Things escalated so quickly that Alphina and I saw no alternative. That wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. It kind of makes sense that the Enterprise will be able to get in there too, because it is an Imperial airship and they probably wouldn't like bat an eye to it if it appeared. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la. What are you singing, Taru? Oh, Rohana. Hope the singing doesn't bother you. I have found this little ditty. Minds me of home. Once the people of Eorzea learn that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have returned, they will surely rally to our cause. We need only sound the clarion call. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Rohana, and help them make the right decision. Right. The Black Wolf's ultimatum. Amphilia is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance leaders. Grim tidings, Rahana. It seems the word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down in arms and believe that the surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Rahana, and ensure they are not add an ignorance to the consequence. So yeah, it is worth noting the difference here between what Belisar is showing and what is actually going to happen. Mainly because we know that there's an Ascian involved, and so far Ascians have been shown to be less than good people. And thus this connection here, with it being a little bit nerve-wracking and maybe we shouldn't trust it, is mainly there because of La Brea's involvement. If it was just like Van Belisar saying, hey, we're going to get all the primals for you, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But with La Brea's involvement, it has made the situation completely unnegotiable, considering what we know about the Ascians and what they have done so far. They only live for darkness and chaos, at least at this point in the story, as far as we know anyway. But yeah, let's go speak to the world leaders. Maybe they certainly can add to this all. Oh, okay, there was actual dialogue there. I don't usually read the doorkeeper's dialogue. Voice? Oh, but I'm being spoiled right now.
Van Belisar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict.
Well, in doing that, we're now leading down to further conflict and constant suffering, rather than the suffering that they can repair from.
Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty.
I love democracy.
But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight.
I think I remember what happens in this scene, and I'm ready to punch him when he appears, because of how smarmy he sounds.
And beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden.
You'll know who I'm talking about in a second.
I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end
Specifically
them.
the primals, though. Like, that's what Gaius is saying, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
About that. Are we just standing outside waiting? Yeah.
I fear you are mistaken.
You fuck. I was about to say, I bet he was waiting. He was listening into the door and was waiting for the perfect time to show his stupid smug face. Oh, don't worry. I did it all on my own. I'm gonna...
And 7 hells. Master Garland?
Marleb's the best voice actor, I think, out of the original class. She's like...
And you, dear friend.
I don't think the other ones are bad, as I mentioned before. Definitely comes down to voice direction rather than them themselves in a lot of scenes, but she does a pretty standout job, I think. Yes. Oh, I'm still wearing the Imperial outfit. Shit.
You're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Well, should be no one's ways. The way of the people who surrender. Sounds like a place I wouldn't want to live.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
So this is going to be like endless massacres, basically, until they've all been wiped out.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm?
Yeah, all those Meteor survivors.
You were willing to die for.
Well, Meteor fighters, people who fought during Meteor.
Rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
Yes, I agree.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Okay, he actually said his name correctly. Good job.
Sid,
Oh, I guess they knew each other? I mean, he was there 5 years ago.
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender?
Well, you didn't know all the details, but don't worry, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come to help.
We owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for
But we're going to fuck the Garlean shit up.
Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to
Gridania. Gridania.
We will fight the
Gridania?
Empire
Gridania.
for the sake of the realm.
Gridania. He said Gridania. Yeah, that's weird. That's not how that's said. Kind of just wanted to be the first one to say a cool speech. Had a bout of insanity for a second there, don't mind me. Oh, Merlin as well. And Rabon.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Not Candace, no. Nanamo, you were also thinking of surrendering as well. You can't say that.
Raubon, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it.
Hell yeah.
With great danger comes the chance for great
I forget
glory
what the line is
great
from Stormblood. That's iconic.
Real dons who have turned sand into gold know this well.
What is the line? Let me see if I can find it. The Stormblood iconic line. Liberty or death, that's it. That line is very important for Stormblood.
How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
I have nothing to add.
A lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
God, she's so good. I love her VA. I'm so sad they replaced her. They replaced all the voice actors, by the way, not just her. They replaced every single one. But the only ones who didn't replace are the ones who appears in the patch content.
Or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pole of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
She went between two different accents there. She went from American to British. Our own hands. Oh, we're getting some nice fuel for the fire.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts.
I like how the conversation went away even though I was like 5 feet away from them.
Pray leave the military matters to us and retire to the Waking
No, I don't want to.
Sands.
I don't want to play Return to the Waking Sands. Well, there we go. Play Return to the Waking Sands. I'll see you guys down. I'm going to get out of this uniform back into what I was wearing before. Play Return to the Waking Sands we have. And there's still a Dotaru here. Hopefully we'll get Dotaru soon. A few people here. Oh, Slav, I remember you, definitely. My dear sister drew a last breath here, in Battle of the Empire. To her, the fight for Eorze's future was more important than her homeland. True to her beliefs to the end, she was. Oh, there's a couple of people in here. No matter how dark the night, one day the dawn will break. As long as we brave souls like yourself take up the cause, the silence will never stand down. How's it going, Armvold? I should have done something. Anything. But I didn't. And now Arbor and all... No! They're dead! Oh, not let it be nothing. I will earn this. We came away with our lives, for our losses weigh heavier in our hearts. We must carry on for those who have fallen. It's interesting to think that Armvold could have been one of the ones who died, and because he didn't, that led to a lot of things occurring of him later. As one age endeth, and another doth arrive, so do our struggles wax and wane. What wouldst thou ask of me? How fares the realm? Souls from Aether far, strangers from strange land. Yester with fine eyes, moored by fine hands. By my light reckoning, these words from the divine chronicle tell of the warriors of light. With cloudless vision of the past, they forged a way into the future. Mine interpretation, it ringeth true of that which I have witnessed. What of the primals? By victory over Shiva have what? Shiva? Okay, I'm not going to read your dialogue anymore. I think the New Game Plus might have had a little oopsie. I haven't even seen Shiva yet. Let's ignore the Shiva line. They haven't fought Shiva yet. Shiva doesn't exist. Oh, you're only spoiling the fucking plot for us. Let's get out of here. To be fair, this playthrough has been, like, had a couple of spoilers in it so far. You haven't said a word to me since the rescue. Was it all for nothing? Yes. Many years dedicated in my life to the research and development of Magitek, unable or unwilling to see the repercussions of my work. And though I have since left Garlemald behind, its scientists continue to build upon my work. So what's stopping, like, you know, Livia to teleport back here and just killing us all right now? I feel like returning here was a bad idea. What's next in the agenda? Ready to get to work? Fear that this new weapon may be another example of that. Ancient relic and enhanced technologies I created. Even should that be the case, it would still require a brilliant mind to... Stop. No! No, he didn't. I think he did. I understand he gave our fallen brothers and sisters a proper burial. I'm sure they appreciated it. The Empire's beaten, all this is over. Let's visit them at the church. Yeah. Instead of gratitude for coming to his rescue, Crabalin will call me a scatterbrain. Next time he gets caught by the Empire, I'm leaving him to rot. Had I not intervened, that Garlean soldier may well have done for Ida. Lowering her guard in the heat of battle as though she was on an evening stroll. How much of a scatterbrain can she be? Well, at least we cannot fault her for being inconsistent. Oh yeah, I love their relationship, it's very good. What are we doing over here, Stola? We may have summoned this latest trial, but the worst is yet to come. We must remain focused. I will not see our efforts wasted in futile regret. And as for Thancred, he and I have much to discuss. He's going to get a right old slap. The counter-offer to come will require the total commitment of every allied nation, as well as the flawless coordination of all forces. I pray the Council understands this. Oh my god, I lost the tissue. No.
I cannot well express
wow, more
my
voice
relief
cutscenes. We are being spoiled in this episode.
So close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather?
What?
I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped
does
them to
Alphino
find
think that
it
he
again.
used the echo to, like, brainwash them?
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
Who is it?
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian.
Yeah. I like how no one thinks he is the Ascian, he's in fall to them.
But the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos.
I mean, I didn't know this already, like, Monfilia. No one knows about this. This is the first time I'm finding out about Ascians. It's from you guys. Maybe you already read about it in a book.
The Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
No, more corrupted crystals.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using
I wonder
data
if
obtained
he
from
was speaking to
anomalous
Quail and that was
crystals
who was
found across
outside.
Eorzea.
Quail before he even becomes a character.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian,
Yeah.
our distant allies.
So the students of Baldessian are different to Garlean. The Garlean people are over in the north, while the students of Baldessian are in the north, but they're not. They're in Eorzea, so this is a different group of people. I didn't know that at first. I thought that they were the same, but no, they're different.
Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him.
Are they?
It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in
I mean, I
sending
didn't see
him
any
to
of that. All I
investigate
saw
the
was him,
Ascians
like,
alone.
wearing, like, a stupid outfit and, like, wearing, like, a homeless outfit and helping him find someone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah. He would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
Very good at Larabrea found him in, I guess, right?
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
I mean, I don't see why not. I've already helped you out a lot. I'm fine at punching a few more people, as long as I get to punch Thancred a few times.
From the bottom of my heart.
This is for not helping me fight Ifrit. This is for not helping me in Nigeria instance too.
As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons.
I don't like seeing Ishtola just off the side of the screen. You guys can't see her right now, but she's just smiling at me and it's creeping me out.
I must confess, you do remind me of them.
Almost like our character is meant to be the warrior of light. Oh!
Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light.
Warrior?
Here in the present, guided by the crystal's will.
Well, we'll see about that, I guess, Minfilia.
Come, my friends. Let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Right, the Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Sounds like we've got a lot to do then. Operation Archon. Minfilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counter-offense against the Empire. Are we going to get another voice cutscene? Are we going to get spoiled? More voice cutscenes. No! I mean, we've had a lot, to be fair. All present? Then let us begin. Let me do the talking. I think I can open my window now that the sun is not in front of me. I live in a house that has, like, a big window next to my computer, obviously. And during the morning, the sun, like, shines directly into the room, and I can't have the curtains open because it's too bright. I can't see anything. So I have to wait till a specific time every single day to when I can actually open them. It kind of sucks, because the curtains are blackout curtains, which means that if they're closed, it's almost pitch black in here. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offense in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex. but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Let the kid talk us through this, I guess. The final instructions you will receive at each staging point. I think we're going to get some cool map stuff here, if I remember correctly. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, I think they updated this map too. It looks a lot better than how I did back then, I'm betting. The Immortal Flames of Ulder and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gardania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Laminza we have Castrum Occupants, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Meridianum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Vitano Sea. Near Ulder we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Meridianum to the mainland by means of Magitek transporter. Near Gardania we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood, which connects to Alamigo. And finally in Mor Dhona stands Castrum Centri, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operations will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed in Castrum Meridianum. I think it's Castrum Meridianum. I'll try and work that out in the next line. As long as one might expect that a Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum, I think it's Meridianum, boasts all but impenetrable defences. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritalin Saz Arvina. Oh, I'm excited for this fight. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we should expect an elite adventure unit to eliminate him. Mor Dhona, we would have you lead this assault. And of course, Meridianum is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison of Castrum Occupants will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply, which I think the other guys are going to be doing. As soon as Vitalum presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occupants. I think it's Occupants, and I think it's Ocidans. At that very hour, the Limsa Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Meridianum. It's always weird that there is a Castrum off the sea, isn't there? Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order Twin Adder will surround the Castrum Oriens, but they will not take it, mind you, because that place is in Heavensward. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Fixer has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Oh, cute! Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defences. Forming our main thrust, the Imperial Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength, while the enemy's eyes are first drawn outwards. Another elite adventure unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission, to disable the Magitek field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultra weapon is believed to be housed. Mor Dhona, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sanctuary and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mor Dhona. I love this map, it's such a fun way of doing this. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. I mean, they had that giant airship that was destroyed by the dragons. Once Meridianum's defences have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final stage. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the Imperial garrison, allowing Mor Dhona's unit to pass unproposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. and thus securing victory with a fanfare too. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. And yeah, it's called Operation Archon, which is the name of the Scions' role within Garlean society. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of the variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monasteries of Older. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavour has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their sword, which means it isn't 12 anymore, but we're still going to stick with 12. And more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. So free companies is the name of your like little groups you can form in the game. You can also buy yourself a house as well. I'm part of the free company Egosil. So yeah, cool information. As before, we signed our working concept with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, play accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Right. Youngjae, I would have you represent as an older, reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Fowl says pray return too fucketh much. Tataru, please assist Youngjae in any way you are. I feel like Tataru should be leading this because she's the financer. I'll make sure we get it all done. Minfilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphinae mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task will be to see that each of Operation Archon's many objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. Right. The battle for the future of Eorzea is about to begin. Together let us show the Black Wolf the power of United Eorzea. That is not Alphinae's voice, but this has been a lot of talking, so it's more difficult to do the voices when there's lots to do. Oh my god, Minfilia. Pray return to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. I'm looking forward to this, because this is one of the things I've been most looking forward to in the replay. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I cannot wait to see what they've done to Cape Westwind. Like, this entire encounter we're going to now has been completely changed. At least the actual duty itself. I'm excited. But yeah, let's head over here and go see what's going on. I think, like, in hindsight, it would have made more sense to end episode 11 before the Archon quest began, and then make the final quest literally all of Operation Archon. But I don't mind doing it this way. Like, it was all thought out beforehand, basically. Like, okay, what would go where? And I felt like Mor Dhona and the whole Operation Archon would have made sense together. But now in my head, probably made more sense to have like this now as the final episode. But it's fine. Doesn't really matter that much. Oh, ignore that. That's nothing. Or won't be dealing with that at all, basically, in this MSQ. Well, hello. You are welcome, Vahana Ayashi of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders. Provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of Castrum Westwind and eliminate Praefectus Ritahin Satarvana. All participating units are now in position and waiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Aldebart. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. Shall pray for your success. Everyone's praying to me. It's so annoying. Right, time to run through this awful cave. That's a lot of flying explosive things. It's fine, they don't care. They're also level 21, so not going to fight me. I think even if they were aggressive, they wouldn't fight me at the level I'm currently at. Oh god. Just suddenly all became green. Ugh. Because there's more walls around here. Well, hello, Aldebart. Sio Hanayashi, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit, we've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritahin Sas Ivana departed Castrum Occupants a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. Dispatch scouts to verify its presence before we strike. How can I help? I'm here to punch. It's really green here. Command all units requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. You're not like close enough to see it, to be fair. Antlion 3 here. We got nothing for you neither. Black Lalafel's mustache. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. I can't see out of this thing. That's good to know. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. No pressure now, lads. This is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. And I will also help. I will punch all my obstacles away. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. Oh, my care almost fell over. That I shall give you a chance to breach the defences. Go now, Rahana, and bring us to Tahan's head. May Valgo grant you strength. Well, you're also an Alamigo boy. Everyone is. From older from Alamigo. Like a lot of here males, I think, came from there. To be fair, commence diversionary maneuvers. Start spinning in the spot. Start employing your sneak skills as your for the land and hand jobs. Oh, hello there, sir. I'm going to run past you. Run, go. This is a cool area. I rarely go around this area, to be fair, but I always am shocked by the fact there is an entire Castrum behind Bay. So yeah, something worth noting about this, and the main big change here is when they did the whole Realm Reborn remix and fixed a bunch of things, including adding shooting support. They removed a few of the trials that were less detailed and less in depth. And they turned them into fully fledged duty instances instead. And because of the tech they now have, these two instances are like Endwalker, Shadowbringers level of quality. As you can see here, this is not a trial anymore. This is an actual duty instance instead. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done here, because I have not seen it. I've kind of seen the other one they've changed in Realm Reborn, but not this one. Right, let us do this. Holy shit, Vahana, were you just standing there all night? It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. Wait, really? Oh, I don't know what this is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occupants. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? I mean, you've got the bigger fists, but I've got the more steadfast fists. Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occupants. Tell them the Leminsons are coming. Oh, that's not good. At once, my lord. I love his giant shield arms that also have guns on them on the side too. That's great. 15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Bell saw first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. Hold on a fucking second. If the Alamigo stuff happened 15 years ago, that guy you told me that he was in Alamigo, like, Imperial captivity earlier, like the guy told us a sad story, he said it happened 20 years ago. It happened 5 years before the invasion even started. Hold the phone. The land he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had our Lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he had only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression, but as happy Garlean soldiers, right? That's the idea here. To stop rebellion by making us join you. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. Well, I guess we'll see who's more worthy of living then, won't we? I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, let's fucking go. And we get this music too? In the name of Lord Van Belsar, I, Retardan Sazar Viner, do swear to strike you down. This is the best, one of the best songs in the game. Right, I'm angry, let's go! I'm looking forward to this. I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belsar. Okay, we got a shockwave move. Nothing too crazy so far. Gales of Tartarus. Still nothing crazy. This is the first solo instance, I think, as well. Like, only us fighting alone against this guy. Your defeat will bring Lord Van Belsar's noble conquest one step to fruition. Closer. Not one step. Okay. Got missiles. My shields are impregnable. What if we go behind you? Wait, no, we weren't meant to do that. No, you're embarrassing me. Oh, that's a cool way to introduce that mechanic, though. Let me show you that it passed down in my homeland. This part of the song is great. Oh, what's going on? Oh! Fair enough, game. The Tarian Tomb? Such a great fucking piece of music. It's so underrated too. It's not Soken. This song is not Soken. It's someone else on the team. Someone who I still think works on a composition for this game. You do not hold back. Very well. Neither shall I. Ow. Rude. Oh, you're doing AoEs now. You finished the fight. That was cool. Very simple, but a nice little thing there. Ugh. So this is the strength of he who vanquished Titan. Wait, what? You're not done? There's 80, my lord. Oh, there's more. Come on then, guys. What? I thought I gave you orders to leave. They stay behind because they care for him. We can't let you face the enemy alone. Holy shit! Did they... We've raised the alarm with you, babe, but now we fight with you. Aww. Feel bad for killing them now. They must have did this because of how infamous Cape Westwind was. Like, everyone talked about it. The first trial, Cape Westwind, the hardest trial in the game. Because it was really easy. It was over in 5 seconds whenever you did it with other people. And they were like, oh, well, people love this trial. Let's actually put some heart behind it and, like, make people want to, like, save their leader. Oh, my God. We done? No. You bastard! Your conviction and courage should not be for naught. This I swear. Rahanan's burning rage grants him strength beyond the mood exchange. Oh, it's become a less good song. For victory and vengeance, I will strike you down. Oh, not stunned. I need to go this way because there's no room over there. Oh, this is great. They faked us out, but they made us think the fight was going to be a lot shorter. Ignore pain, ignite rage, and fight with the fury of wildfire. I love this man. Oh, he's doing it across the arena. Shit! There you go! You go, Archon. Yeah! Fuck yeah! You will have no mercy for me. I don't know if I'm safe here. Oh, I'm not safe here. Oh, I'm not safe here. Ow! Fuck! We do that again? Okay, we need to go for the one where the lines are less. Okay, here, yes, it's here now this time. That was a difficult at the dodge. I like it though. Oh! Get punched! Yeah, we're punching each other. This is great. It's a fully fucking monk fight. Oh, he's got giant like metal shields. To be fair, it's kind of different. Right, it was a pleasure fighting with you, buddy. But that is the end of Cape Westwind. Ah! I tip my hat to you, sir. Oh, I would have given an imperial salute. Damn it! They just made him disappear. Oh. Oh, you're not dead? You are stronger than I expected. But I have honor. I cannot. I will not yield. Okay? What does this mean? Oh. We're not done? Whoa! What do you mean we're not done? We're not done! What the fuck is going on? What's happening? What? Ha! I have you now. Oh! We shall go together amidst a raging inferno. Oh my god! Okay, this is a DPS check. Luckily, I am a DPS. No amount of pain could loosen my grip. That must have been a new cutscene added. Holy shit, game. This is the coolest thing in Realm Reborn. You will not escape. Rest in peace, men. I shall join you soon. I didn't engage this. I didn't engage auto thing. I don't know why the timer was on down there. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belsa! Rest in peace, buddy. You became extra crispy. I think we should get away from this thing, Mor Dhona. Holy shit. I tip my hat to you, sir. From one monk to another. That was awesome. That was an amazing instance. Good job. They did not, like, half-ass that at all. That light. The Magitek transporter. Mor Dhona, are you there? What news of Retarnan? Fallen? Oh no, you've fallen, Mor Dhona. Shit! I mean, oh, with this deed you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. Well, I would say this current victory, not for later expansions. Can I ever sit down, or do I need to go to the Castrum Meridianum now? The fading of that light precedes an end to the Empire's tyranny. Retarnum Sas-Avano is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! Right, one Imperial leader down. 'Tis I! It seems you've done it again, Mor Dhona. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savour the victory. There's still the matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know, no rest for the prematurely gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. Be waiting for you within the main host. Right. Rest in peace, Cape Westwind. Now go away, Thancred. Look, Heidelin. Oh, should I give him Thancred's voice? Your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and we shall bow down before the one true God. Get out of here, you chuckle fuck. Meanwhile, I can't believe he died. It's crazy. An entire, like, really straight piece of paper to give them. The Prefectus slain. Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hands of the Icon Slayer. The Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Tarnum. Even Nero seems sad about this. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove their fight, they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. No, they stayed by his side. Only one ran away. Beg pardon, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occupants. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Meridianum. I'm not happy. Stop giving me unhappy information. So, this is their answer. I enjoy doing Gaius' voice. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Rabuni. I hardly knew he. That's a cool shot of Gaius as well. Right. Signing Archie, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occupants and Castrum Meridianum. And far to the east in the Black Shadow, the Order of the Canada advance towards Castrum Oriens. Already you've done much to advance our cause. Performing such feats are as worthy as song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. They will know your preparations are in order, and I shall lie to you particulars of the next mission. Right. To Northern Fanalan, I think. A hero in need. An allied communications officer has a task that can only be performed by the hero of the Alliance. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin. You must take to the field once more. The immortal flames will strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are first locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitek field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Fanalan, and that is where you must go. On the way there, though, I would ask you to make a brief stop at Camp Blueflog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and they would drag troops wild to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. I like that name. I want to be called the hero of Cape Westwind in the current content. For the good of our cause, please stow the fire in their hearts. Right, we get to go to a new area, chat. So, you might have thought that Mor Dhona was the final area, but it is in fact not. We've got another one to go to, Northern Fanalan, and we're not going to be going there through just teleport into the area, because I want to go there through normal means, because it's actually kind of a cool place. Rest of Fanalan is like deserts, like the desert areas, a little bit boring, but there's some cool stuff in there. But then with Northern Fanalan, they were like Imperial territory, and we get to see our first like real showcase of Cerulean, which gives the entire area this kind of haunting and terrifying blue glow. It has that feeling of being a final area, even though its name is not all that interesting. I like it a lot. It's rarely used in the MSQ, but for what it is, it's kind of cool, and I wish there was more of it in the plot. How do I get here? Oh, up here. Okay, got it. Gotta go through the mines? Are we sure as hell do? Have I ever gone this way to Northern Fanalan? Here we go. So yeah, it's constantly got this kind of dark, oppressive nature to it. It's beautiful, I love it. And of course we've got Castrum Meridianum over there as well, which you can just about make out. Ah, Captain, sorry, not Master actually. Yours is the most welcome presence here at Camp Blueflog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at the moment's notice. Alas, while troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. Okay, is that my job, I guess, then? The garrison's mood is dark. So daunting is the possibility of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Right. Oh my god. Big yawn. Hearts on fire. Sergeant Cracked Fist, that's a hell of a name, Jesus Christ, needs a hero to raise morale on the front lines. Captain Iyashi, I mentioned I was hoping you might raise the flag and spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it's not a necessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in the midst would no doubt serve to restore them in a measure of moral. And so I ask you this. Make your way to the Cerulean processing plant and report to General Reborn once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Captain Iyashi. Our troops are counting on you. So, oh, we're not gonna speak to them? Oh, wonderful. Okay, I guess maybe this did the quest out, because I remember talking to people here, but I guess it's not gonna happen anymore. But yeah, here's Northern Fanalan, here's Camp Blueflog anyway. We got a really haunting looking area to the west over here, and you can make out the lights of the Imperial fortress over there in the background. It's a really cool place, and I like it a lot. That's very creepy music here as well, I would say. Oh, what the... Oh! No thank you, I don't want to deal with that. We're almost done now. We got this, and then the dungeon, and now at the end of part 11, probably the longest part I would say in this episode, in this series so far. Until we get to the patches, of course, which are going to be 4 hours each, basically. Well, it wasn't a friend who brought down the Praefectus. Good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood of the camp here is grim at best. So your presence may alone might serve to raise some spirits. Oh, no, I do got to do it. Fortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in the fear and self-pity they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falters? I don't mind doing it myself, but I am certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Rousing? I don't know if you can pay me enough money to do that, but I'll try my best. I'm gonna psych him up. Give them the Rahana 1-2. Punch him right in the face. Didn't work. Oh, I did actually do it at him, I think. Rahana flexing his guns as he tends to do now. Your stirring gesticulations have awakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. Because I'm a cute cat boy. All the cat boys get this attention, unfortunately. It's just the way of being a cat boy in this game. Like, people are drawn to you, even if you don't want them to be. Hey, I'm going to arouse you with my cool, like, tail flex as well. It's weird. Yeah! I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry! I think I did a little bit too much that time. Rahana's a sweet baby boy. He's not very good at rousing people, I feel. Yeah. Ooh, wah! The Garleans are not near as fighting as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. It's good I'm wearing my brown pants today, isn't it? Literally wearing brown pants right now. Barn, was that good enough for you? Was that the sort of rousing attention that you wanted? Right, so this is the quest I remembered. It's talking to all the people here. They tend to do this, especially when you go into a new area. They do kind of rush you through Northern Fanaland, which is why it doesn't have that big of a presence. But I don't mind it. I don't mind rushing through this last area, to be fair. But they have to have a couple of quests in each area, I feel, as well, just to make you feel like you've been in the area a little bit of time. And one final psych. Ah! By Valga, Thief Jesus Christ, he punched me right in the chest! Oh! Without my realizing it, the fire myself has grown dim, but thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. Needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. Indeed, sir, indeed. That reminds me, Captain in the Archie, there's one other matter. Prior to launching our final offensive, we'll be conducting a series of special training exercises centered on common combat maneuvers and their telltale markers. Like, this is another tutorial thing we don't have to do. This is basically showing you how to do certain things in preparation for Castrum, Meridianum, and Praetorium in case you're a little bit scared of it. But you might fancy a spar warming up before you face up against the Garleans. I've taken the liberty of applying for clearance in your behalf. I'm good. But yeah, this is basically just teaching you certain mechanics like grabbing AoE, spreading scatter markers, grabbing stack markers, that kind of thing. Rock the Castrum. This is there are only 2 more quests left in this expansion. Chat, there's only this and the next one. Edelstein will send you forth to commence the penultimate phase of Operation Archon. You have rekindled the hearts of... You punked me! Oh! This I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. Must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Barn waits you at Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you're up to the task. Godspeed, Captain Ayashi. Godspeed indeed. I'm not going to punch you, but I'm going to make my chocobo eat your head. There we go. Let's go. I mean, if you saw the chocobo walking towards you, you probably would want to run as well, to be fair. Alright, but here we go. heading over for our final confrontation with, well, Gaius' troops, I guess. Okay, let's avoid all these lads. It's amazing how there are still troops out, even though we're just right next to the entrance right now. Oh shit! What's going on over here? I'm here to help. I am here to help. Did you really come all this fucking way? Okay, he didn't wait. He's given up. There you go. I helped you. I helped you. Our hero returns. Trust your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the field briefing at once. Oh my god, voice acting, yes. I am here. Oh, Minfilia is also here, I guess. No, Alphino, stay away from the speech podium. Fuck's sake. They had chattering audio. Fuck's sake. Okay, give me a sec. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by the news of the siege of Castrum Orions, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occupants and Castrum Meridianum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Well, that's good to hear at the very least. Reports tell us that the Garlean have offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them no one ilm. With Occupants, Meridianum, and Orions were suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moved to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Centri, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean Invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. I am also here. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Minfilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There are exact myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbours, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there will be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. Okay, what's it got to do with anything, Minfilia? These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, no so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavour, to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. What are you going to say, Alphino, here? I cannot wait to hear this. Before me stands the adventurer. Oh, you're talking about me? I'm fine with this then, never mind. You know him as the man who lead the unit tasked with destroying the ultimate weapon. He's also my manservant. So whatever he says, you have to listen to me as well. We Scions know a different Rahana, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed the path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Rahana and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitek field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the ultimate weapon. All troops, prepare for battle! Look at that big ass arm. Oh, hello. I fear I cannot accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know though that I will be praying for your safe return. I mean, I think you're here with me though, Sid, but sure. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you, and give you plot armor when you need it. And why I will. We also have the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea, for the glory of Eorzea, for Eorzea, for Eorzea. Go now, Rahana, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Let's do it! Let's get in fuck shit up. Okay. Castrum, Meridianum, now accessible. Right. And that leads us to the final dungeon. Well, second to last dungeon. So, it's worth talking about this before going into this. Castrum Meridianum is a little bit different to previous dungeons. Back when this first came out, this and Praetorium were interesting duties. Similar to a lot of Realm Reborn's problems, there are very long cutscenes in this dungeon. The story basically plays out as you do them, which is not fun for replay through, and can obviously lead to players wanting to skip the cutscenes that you can do in any other dungeon to get through content. Here, Square have made it so you cannot skip the cutscenes. You have to watch them, which led to the creation of what we now call the MSQ duty roulette. Where is it? Yeah, main scenario duty roulette. This is for the 3 dungeons, Praetorium, Castrum Meridian, and the trial ported to community. So two dungeons and 1 trial. You can also get the dungeons, you have to skip cutscenes, you have to watch all of them in their entirety, and you get a big reward for doing it. It's basically to incentivize people to help newcomers get through this content, because if they didn't have this, then this will be an awful experience for newcomers having to skip all the cutscenes to understand what is going on in the story. After this, they get a lot better at handling this, but this is the only time in the game where this is a problem. So, we're going to go for Castrum Meridianum, potentially with other people, right now. So, let's read the thing, and then get into this. Right. Oh god, where is it? There it is. So begins the 3rd phase of Operation Archon, which entails a frontal assault upon Castrum Meridianum, Gaius Van Belsar's seat of power. Forming the main thrust, the immortal flames will strike at the stronghold of all their strength, though this is but a feint. While the garrison's eyes are drawn outwards, you and your comrades must seal past its defences and attempt to deactivate the Magitek field which protects the Praetorium, the fortress within a fortress, wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. I'll see you in there. 8 players.
No, none of it is.
This used to be.
Oh, isn't the trial 8 players?
Yeah. The ultimate weapon.
Castrum Meridianum.
Yeah, it's all 4-player now.
Howdy. Oh, it's linked here anyway.
Hey? Oh.
Go on, Maelstrom.
Oh shit, Sid, to review, our goal is to deactivate the Magitek or something.
There's no context for people who are watching the recording, but yes, I'm doing this for people.
Wreak a lot of havoc, I'll search for the field generator. It's not like you're busy hitting the enemies or anything.
Oh god, I'm getting lag right now, that's not good.
Pretty sure they gutted some of my kit recently.
So just for context for people who are watching, I'm doing this with other people, you've probably seen it before. We did the Ivalis raids. And yeah, they're doing the voice acting. I'll be voicing a singular character at the end. Because why not?
You heard me, Furby. If any other folks come up, you've got to do it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dialogue you're not reading right now.
But as far as you go, try this.
Try this.
try another.
Woof.
You missed that one. Try another.
There. Try this.
There.
Can you imagine if that was all voice? It would be awful.
Glory to the Sultana.
No, you don't. Not on my watch. I'm gonna run them to the gate.
I forgot how bad the voice acting is in Realm Reborn.
kind of forgot what I was doing in terms of like tanking.
Yeah, I did as well because of the voice acting. I was like, this poor sage is probably like, I just want to get through this place. Just want to get my roulette done.
I don't have my self-heal, so I don't feel as confident doing this shit anyway.
The like atmosphere I was building is now like gone. It's fucking like, we're gonna go fight the Garleans. Deal with them. Oh, which character do I voice, guys?
I like the idea of you being like, the atmosphere I was building is gone because now you like, I need a tank and like a DPS, and I've hired my like 2 idiot friends.
No, that's got about the clown car. Oh, I'm not the tank.
Yeah.
That first boss. Okay, I'm not going to go behind that. There are actual mechanics here, by the way. It's not just run through, kill everything anymore. No, there we are. There are. Herbie.
Yeah? What?
Nothing.
What's up?
You didn't see the dialogue. The black elf was speaking.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Down if you attack, attack, to arms.
Attack. To arms.
You call him the Black Elf?
What's called?
It's Black Eft.
Oh.
Wow.
Fucking Black Elf.
We're meant to be playing monk here.
Oh, you got me fucked up. Also, I don't see the mechanics yet. What were the mechanics?
This thing. You have to stand out the way of the beam or it will vaporize
Does that
you.
count as a mechanic? I feel like that's just damage.
Ow.
Poor healer.
It's alright.
I guess it's a mechanic.
Yeah.
I like how Realm Reborn introduces this whole idea of these like hearts that you can give to automata to make them like have feelings. Then that never comes up again in the plot outside of Realm Reborn. It's great. You give like this Magitek.
The healer because I pressed the wrong button.
You give this Magitek armor like a soul, and then you just abandon it in the fortress.
I'm almost certain my healer just saw Shirk come up on their thing and went, what?
The healer is not amused.
The healer will remember.
Ben Zayden, that's me. See, I'm the
No,
main
it's
character.
me.
How are
I'm
you faring?
Dhona.
Reaching a dead end. There's a disposal
You're
chute
not the main
nearby.
character
Find it
here.
and
Get
jump
out of
in.
here.
I said Ben Zayden. I don't know what to tell you, man.
You don't know what to do if I'm bored again. I mean, you kind of are, I guess.
Ben Zayden, you're here again? What the fuck? Ben Zayden, the Assault Crafts are near! Watch out for
You fuck! This is terrible. This couldn't have gone any worse. I will not be hiring people for Praetorium.
Any more? Yeah, we can go to there. That'll be fine. Grab those ones.
Kill me. Kill me. That's what it sounds like.
Well, these things like do no damage.
In case you're wondering, this is people watching. This is not the last time we're gonna hear this alarm. It's gonna be in another dungeon later, and it is far worse there.
Anytime there's Garleans involved, expect this alarm.
Yeah. And Garleans are going to be involved up until Stormblood, at the very least. So.
I'm sprinting.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can go much further than this. But...
My kit for Monk is very easy. All you just do is press the flashing AoE button when it pops up.
I think that's all classes now.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing too complicated about Monk though. You just wait until you get your AoE attack and then just do it.
Yeah.
You don't get any throwing attacks though, so that was fun when I did Hally Tally earlier this week. Because there's a boss in there where he makes the floor electric and then you can't do anything, you just got to stand there.
That has got quite a graphical update, that has.
It did. It changed that entire encounter.
Oh, the encounter changed?
Yeah, the final boss no longer has that stupid shield where you can't get anywhere near him.
Oh, that's cool.
They've now made it easier. No. You can't. The person calling me right now is like, I can't talk, I'm busy. I'm busy right now. You gotta wait.
It was my first time being in here since it became 4-player.
Right, so this is an actual boss.
Keep saying that.
Hey, look at this mechanic. Look at this my film mechanic.
Okay.
It's more than we got before. Oh, nice. I can't do anything.
You don't got any range?
Nope. A monk.
He's a monk.
I think you get like a full fist move at level 60.
That did 500 damage.
Yeah, we are eye level killing this guy right now.
I didn't even pop a thing for it. That cooldown. Yeah, the optimal way to do this, I think, if you have enough people willing to do it, would be to like eye level sync it. I think it would be more interesting.
Yeah.
But getting enough people to want to do that would be tougher.
Well, I'm level 54 and level 50 gear, so.
I guess I'll pop a cooldown for it. 200.
Right, that's this boss done. Complete.
I've located the controls for the security system. A moment while I disable the barriers.
Do we not get the cutscene here?
I'm also pleased to say I found a suit of armor. Press on, I'll meet you just ahead.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, I remembered this thing. Three or more targets, do your AoE. I'd say for most classes, actually 2 or more targets.
I finished that call in record speed. It was what friend?
No, would you like to buy shares in a...
No, it was someone telling me about Silksong. That's the second call I've gotten from someone today about that. Fuck's sake.
They know you're like the Silksong guy.
I'm not though, not anymore. Maybe like 2 years ago I was.
I don't know, you lost your shit when it happened.
I did.
I think you were still the Silksong guy.
Because like the child
and
within
literally
me
all
was
they said was it's coming out in 2025.
I mean that's pretty substantial news.
Which they've said before many times.
They haven't said it's coming out this year.
Well, no, there's plenty of times they've said it's coming out a year.
But this year.
Well, yeah, but how many times must you
You're not doing your job, doing your voice acting!
I'm never bulkhead, eh? I'm equipped for the task. Come on, field generation, be up ahead. Well, there it is. Keep the enemy occupied while I take it out of the commission.
You're not even doing it right. He mispronounces everything. He said he calls Alphano Alpha Nord.
He didn't say Alphano in that sentence. How
No,
was
he
I supposed to
didn't.
do that?
I mentioned this before, but like.
That's it. Keep the Alphano company.
I don't know if you remember this cutscene, Furby, but in Realm Reborn, like, there's a scene where you use the Echo to go back in time to give Sid his goggles, and I was sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't remember that at all. Don't you guys have to like
what's
go
that
and
for
press a
Boja?
button or something? Did they take that
No,
out?
that was in Realm Reborn.
You don't have to press it anymore.
Wow.
You don't have to do anything in this school anymore.
No, that's... I guess fuck you, I guess. You don't get to do anything. I'm gonna take out this guy. Pissing me off. Hurry up, Sid. It doesn't take that long. Who's giving these guys heavy?
Me.
Oh, that's your
probably.
Doton, isn't it? That's, your sand.
Yeah.
Right, Furby, you're up.
No, this isn't me.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Sorry, it's Flower. Diverting all power to cannons. Alpha Nod. Where are you?
There you go. You said you mispronounced it quickly. Wow.
Wow. Oh, there I am,
me.
main character.
There we go. Now I'll do this voice. My lord, I was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men might be. Only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than that. What? Yet, in spite of this, the Master's holy day champion, and shower honors above your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a 4 out of 5? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew retardant with one of their very finest.
That's nicely.
I don't know how to say it. Well, no, not speculate. Truth be told, I can care less what you have to do these things. What matters that the fact
Definitely
you...
not like that.
No, I don't realise. That's a very bad way. You're allowed to continue. You will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for. All that is mine by right.
Poor guy.
My minion, you cannot have him. I like how this character's entire motivation is they want to sleep with guys. They are mine. Do you hear me? You're mine. His body is mine. My body is ready. Although if it wants, I will not suffer it to happen again.
Grr. And I'm angry.
I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace, I guess.
I guess.
This music is excellent. Alright, I'm gonna be angry right now. Let's do this. You will not take any more from me. Artificial plasma. Oh, it's an AoE attack. I'll put Mantron. The pain ass of it shall visit upon you tenfold. Oh, okay, action mechanic. The Kate Westwind fight that they remade from Born is really good. There's got a bunch of cool cinematic things in it.
Yeah, the fight with what was his name again, Flower?
You know, he did it. You made me rough. You made me rough, Maelstrom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just stand here.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to stop, lady?
Yeah, you done yet?
You're tough. I grant you that.
Then I'm Sid. He doesn't say
but I will wake you soon enough about that. Okay. Yeah, that's not how it works. As I found out recently, doesn't matter if you stand in it because it only hits the tank.
Oh, not that one, yeah.
It's the yellow one with the barrier.
There is a marker similar to that has a red circle around the floor. That one will hit as well.
Okay, corners.
You know what? I'll just take the fucking paralysis.
Oh, the healer doesn't care.
Nah.
I'll do the mechanics though. I gotta show it off for people.
Yeah, that one that looks like a single-person tank buster with a red circle around the tank's feet. That one, you're not supposed to stand with.
Thermo,
the other one is like the sort of laser square or whatever. That one will also fuck you up.
Middle. We're gonna get it LB2, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you like...
I'll let you use it.
I mean, you can use it if you want.
I don't have it on my hotbar.
Oh, never mind then.
You're the main character, right?
Well, no, apparently this person called Ben Zayton is the main character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, I should use
Yeah.
it.
waiting to press it.
I hope the healer uses it.
Come on! No! The tank used it!
I love the healer just be like, what?
I mean,
Don't worry, Healer.
the
We're safe.
smallest difference, we would have saved 0.25 seconds. Oh! No! It's happening all over again. Oh, you guys can't see this cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna leave this cutscene for later.
I gave that person a little...
Right.
Yeah, I gave him a comp.
Thank you for the help with Castrum Meridianum. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to try and run Praetorium on the weekend and probably also Porter Deku Manor, the last one as well. Right.
Very nice.
Very good. Right. And then out of nowhere, there were no voices. The voices in my head were gone. No. It's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My lord Gaius. I just straight up killed her. I mean, I also killed Retardin. I could keep saying his name wrong. I need to stop saying it that way. Another poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. I guess Gaius is just that great of a guy. Everyone just wants to be like him. It's a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we've succeeded in bringing down a generator tower, and with it, the Magitek field. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is, we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the Cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. Yes, because they didn't put these dungeons together, thank God. But they did originally put Praetorium and the final trial together, so we can finally do that without having to worry about doing Ultimatum Manor afterwards. The final confrontation awaits, indeed. Although I won't be recording all of that today because I got sidetracked during editing, so... What am I doing here? Right, after that strange thing occurred, what do you want to talk about, Raban? I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorian instead of his defenses, the way to the ultimate weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. It's weird because, like, this quest feels like it was meant to be all one dungeon, but they split it up. But here's the final quest, chat.